This is the face of a person who hates her wonderful, loving boyfriend slash fiancé of going on almost 1.5 decades. Do you want to explain yourself, or do I ruin you for everybody?
I plead guilty. You may announce the why on this verdict.
So the other day I came home after the gym, I think, and I was hungry. And I opened the fridge and I found a half-eaten package of cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is a thing you probably will eat if you are looking into your protein intake, because it's very high in protein and relatively easy to get down.
I also feel like it's a trend in the past 1-2 months.
Because
maybe longer.
You started looking at what you eat, yes. It's been a thing for decades. Anyway, so I should eat something. I should eat something high in protein, and Tifa bought this cottage cheese and she told me I can have some, so I'm eating it. And as I scrape out the last bit, I look at the little plastic box when it came in, and it says, "Not suitable for vegetarian." Okay, that's on me. I should have checked the box before I ate it. So I told Tifa...
I also didn't check that one, because all of the other ones I looked at before and you could all eat.
So Tifa bought it without checking. It's fine, I should have checked it. I'm vegetarian by my choice, nobody is forcing me, I should have done this by myself, that's okay. So I tell Tifa this, she's super sorry about this because she would have liked for me to enjoy the cottage cheese as well. It's fine. Today I go pick up Tifa from the train station because Tifa on her way home had gone shopping and she has a lot of stuff with her.
I basically bought $30 worth of cheese.
Yeah, like grilled cheese and stuff. So it's not just a block of cheese.
It was really cheap.
So we walk home, I unload the groceries with her, and Tifa's like, "Oh, by the way, they had the sale on those like little dessert thingies, like mini cheesecakes, so I bought some because I know you love the brand." I'm like, "Oh my god, that is so sweet, thank you. I specifically made a healthier, leaner dinner option because I wanted to make dessert afterwards, but this is perfect." So I put them away, and then something in the back of my mind goes, "You know how it went wrong with the cottage cheese the other day? Just double check." And in German and English and in Dutch, the 3 languages I believe Tifa is capable of speaking, it says in bold letters on the back of a box, "Not suitable for vegetarians, contains beef gelatin." So which one of us had a delicious strawberry cheesecake dessert after dinner? And who didn't?
And who has one tomorrow too? We have eaten this one before. Okay, I have to admit it was a long time ago, but we have eaten it before. And I just didn't think of looking at the package.
Yeah, Tifa hopefully will not do this again, because 2 times in 2 weeks is becoming a habit.
There is an ant walking on the screen. Is that a...
You are going insane, Tifa.
Oh, here, there.
It's a fruit fly.
That is not a fly.
It's a fruit fly.
That is not a... Wait, it's a spider.
It's a super tiny spider.
It's a spider.
Imagine resetting the camera focus. Now, all of that being said, we made it through another week. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome in Psycho Girls on being first. Please don't add Jack on Tifa's list. I'm already on the list.
I'm quite sure that's already on there. Yeah.
I actually was going to do that before the stream, but then I realized I'm already on the list. Like, specifically it says half the things I love, and one of them is cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. So, you know.
That's why I bought it.
Yeah. She bought it for herself on purpose, more for her. That's literally the second thing I told her after calling her every name in the book, because she got me hyped up about dessert. Focus.
I see
couldn't eat it.
I see it walk.
So, let it be. What the fuck, not okay, burn the spider. Then we
It's like super tiny. Wait, can
Then we would have to burn all of you guys as well because it's so close to you. Leave it be. It's not bothering anybody.
It has actually made a little web between the screen.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Oh.
No electronic devices when we stream, Tifa. I swear. Just doing this on purpose. Go entertain everybody. I'm putting this away for you.
It doesn't hurt anything. There's not even sound on it. But okay, fine. So yeah. But like I said, I also bought a lot of cheese because cheese was surprisingly cheap. So I had like 2 bags full of 80% cheese. Okay, my phone is...
Yeah. If there's one more thing with you today, Tifa, I'm gonna learn how to do a lot of voices. It's gonna turn into a sudden solo stream.
Look at how short my hair is today. Like it's not even there.
I believe this is not Tifa's hair. I believe the spirit of a cat or something fell on Tifa, died on her, and turned into this because this is not what her hair normally looks like.
Yeah,
You cannot tell me otherwise.
I got wet in the rain today, and then my hair goes afro.
Yeah, it soaks into her, like back into her head.
It gets poofy.
I think the less you touch it, the better for everybody.
No, that's fine.
So it's getting
you guys will live.
more volume. So at some point I'll have to like sit like this.
We shall survive the hair.
Talking about survival. Me this morning. Just so you all can manage your expectations. I'm drinking heavily sugared coffee. The reason for that is this morning I couldn't get out of bed. And I mean that literally. Redeem, keep touching your hair. Why, Rainier?
Keep talking.
I have been really dizzy maybe once or twice in my life. Usually when I drank a lot. Which I haven't in a while because I think it's with a Z, Psycho.
Or a T.
T and Z.
Oh.
There we go.
There it is.
Aww. Katze Steinchen. Ah, yeah. No matter how you spell it, it's even, like, I think all spellings are incorrect and equally correct. It's Schrodinger's cat, but literally with spelling.
Okay.
I was trying to say, this morning I physically, literally couldn't get out of bed and I've never experienced this before. And I will keep an eye on it. You don't need to worry about me. But I woke up and I realized Tifa wasn't laying next to me, which is weird because normally she does. Then I realized the lights in the bathroom are on. So Tifa is getting ready to go to work, which makes sense because she has to physically go to work. I work from home. Loser.
Sad times.
And I was like, oh, that means I should probably also get up and do some fun stuff before work, like play video games, which I like to do. And I know my blood pressure is usually very low in the morning, so I don't just jump out of bed because that will mean I will faint, because my blood pressure cannot keep up that quickly. So I swing my legs over, I sit on the bed, and suddenly I go like this. Because the world is spinning hard. Eventually I was able to get up and go pee. I don't know if you saw, but I had to hold onto the walls with both hands while sitting down to pee, which is an achievement, I think.
I mean, that makes it a whole lot easier.
I was not really if you feel like the world is moving around you. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't move along, but I felt like it. I have never felt this dizzy and this nauseous. I was very close to throwing up, and I have no idea why. I googled it. Probably blood pressure, probably blood sugar, maybe missing nutrients, which I wouldn't know how because we ate...
You need more cheese.
Quite a bit yesterday after the gym. Psycho, we played a round of Mario Party together. You are witness to me still chugging half a liter of my protein shake during playtime. I don't know what it was. If it happens again, I'll go see a doctor, but I know some people just have these like bouts of dizziness and nausea in the morning. Holy shit, my heart goes out to you. Like that is not fun. And this is the second time I've experienced this. First time was when I got really sick, had like the flu. So that makes sense. Now I feel fine. Not fun. I don't like it when I don't know if my feet are gonna hit the ground.
No, continue feeling better.
Yes.
Also, I don't mean to interrupt, but the spider has made it to the second screen and he's still walking on top over the edge. And especially with the lights behind the screen and the spider silhouette walking over it, it's like a scene from Lord of the Rings where they're walking over this path on the mountain and you have...
On Game of Thrones.
Have this drone zooming out from it, yes! And you have the heroic adventurer making his way.
I'm telling you the story of how I might have some super serious condition that I don't know anything about. Meanwhile, Tifa's like, Game of Thrones. Kill it. No, Scooter is fine. This spider is fine. It is the size of my penis. It is perfectly fine. It can stay here. It has lots of space. It's okay. It won't hurt anybody.
He's gonna be good. I think we had a nest somewhere in the house, or it's all the spiders coming in because of the cold, because we have
Possibly.
a lot of them, and especially really small ones in the house lately.
The world's largest spider? No, tiny. And it's also really short. And it has 8 legs. And multiple eyes. I didn't hear your slurping sounds, Psycho. Just so that I will have proof in the future, from now on I will exclusively, because of Psycho, drink something like this. And if you want to blame somebody, honest_Psycho.
But now it's coffee. If you would only slurp that explains something.
Bro clowning on himself for no reason. Made you laugh, didn't it? So, worth it. I'm dumb enough for this, so I'm okay.
You're missing vitamin pizza, as a matter of fact.
That's true.
That is very true. And I did hear that we might get a new Pizza Hut in the area. So maybe...
True. Maybe in the future there will be vitamin pizza in my bloodstream again.
Yeah, some vitamin pH. Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
I would be okay with that.
More like concern, but okay. That's very sweet of you, thank you.
Jack's gonna be fine.
I will be. You know we're not talking about my dizziness, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I appreciate that you're all focused on the important things. Like I am actually, which means it's time for me to spring the question, finally. Hey Tifa, what has happened the last time we played Higurashi when I cried Chapter 8 Matsuribayashi?
The last time we played...
Nothing happened. Basically nothing happened. Akasaka agreed to move into Rika's home because Rika needs to go disappear so that the mountain dogs can't kill her. Rika didn't want to tell anybody because, they're not gonna believe me, I can't do this to them. Hanyu told her, get your shit together, tell your friends what's happening, they will believe you. Apparently Hanyu told Satoko, or Satoko overheard everything.
Overheard us talking to Akasaka about the entire...
We don't know.
Yes, we did! She literally said that! After she overheard it, she went back into the house, packed the suitcase. You don't even remember what happened. I had to tell you a short recap before the stream because you didn't remember.
I have an excuse for not remembering.
Yeah, then why are you saying that didn't happen when that obviously... I'm gonna do the recap.
Ultimately, Satoko knows. That's the important part. Satoko then once again cemented her status as best girl by preparing all the clothing and everything. She packed the bags so that Rika and her can just go. But first they made food for Akasaka to leave under cover of the night. Akasaka is now squarely planted inside of Rika's home, pretending to be Rika and Satoko because they are sick and not at school. Also, there was a scene where for the first time in forever, Irie tried to have a small talk-ish conversation with his dear colleague Takano, which went so great and was so seemingly out of character that Irie went out of her room afterwards thinking, yeah, she's killing Rika. And Takano...
Not she's killing Rika, but okay, she does have a motive, it seems, to do that. She is more hurt by everything that has happened than I believed.
Why say many word when little word?
Because your recap has a lot of holes in it and I'm keeping myself in it, but instead you are saying the unimportant words.
And Takano's takeaway was, this conversation triggered her to call the mountain dogs to move all the plans up 3 days forward. So, great socializing, everybody.
Rika had already informed Akasaka what would happen when they start monitoring. There's like a shed in the back which they use to tap the phone and keep an eye on her. So True. Satoko had like several traps around that. Akasaka heard that, so he knew the plan was set into motion to start spying on Rika, etc. So he had to be super careful. In the meantime, the mountain dogs tried to get a hold of Rika and Satoko. They didn't open the door, they didn't take a phone call, so they sent Irie over to check on them. Irie went inside, had a chat with Akasaka about everything that has happened.
The mountain dogs did not send Irie. Irie wanted to get in touch with Akasaka, and because the phones are tapped, and because it looks good if Irie goes to check on the sick people, he went in person.
Takano has requested him to go, but they will use that way to communicate with one another.
I'm focusing on the important parts.
Yeah, then don't correct me with things that aren't correct.
I cannot not correct you. It's in my DNA. Carry on.
Yes, what you're saying is incorrect.
Carry on.
It did not happen.
Are you recapping or are you
That's
bitching?
basically the important stuff. So Rika and Satoko are now hiding in Mion's basement, basically, in the torture dungeon until the meantime. At school, obviously her friends were worried why they weren't there, and Mion was like, hey, we need to talk. How about you all come over to my house after school?
Oh, what could it be? I need to talk to you at my place after school.
And that's where we left off.
Yes. And now I remembered what I wanted to tell you earlier, but when I got sidetracked with Tifa Spider, I know this doesn't help me pronouncing words because it makes my mouth sticky, but I am drinking a very sugar-loaded coffee.
I can tell.
So, boing, boing, boing. So that my blood sugar level stays good and whatever caused me to feel weird this morning doesn't happen again. Usually I don't do this, so maybe it will help, you know?
I don't think it will help me. I'm already done for today.
You don't need help, Tifa. What you need is...
like, I've seen enough of you.
A different timeline. We were hunting for boar. Wait, wrong episode. Ranger. I am so... Ranger, who you should also check out whenever you can.
Wait, hunting for boar? That's not a SpongeBob episode, is it?
Ranger is currently playing through Breath of the Wild for the first time, and he is in the intro part, and without giving anything away, he made it his life mission to hunt some boar. And I made it my life's mission to make Ranger as miserable as possible, so he has to play with a reverse controller. Honestly, it's his fault, it's his redeem, I'm just the one pressing it, because I'm a dick. But Ranger finally made it. He has made it through the tutorial of Breath of the Wild, despite me stopping him. And I'm super happy and I look forward to seeing the rest. So you should check out Ranger when it's convenient for you.
I was not able to join at work today, but I'm happy you got out of the tutorial area.
I tried
now a
really
whole
hard.
world opened up for you.
I tried very hard to make it not happen. Yes. Also, welcome in Dark Lord. She did indeed say no pickles. Also, thank you for the 55 stream streak. Love.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Do with your nails there?
They got them long. Yeah, I was trying to like fit it.
Dock. You were trying to dock with me.
Yeah, but it was like.
Am I still dizzy? Thank you for the watch streak. Fun enough, all of my watch streaks have been broken. Literally on every channel I regularly watch. They all got reset and I don't know why. Because it isn't because I missed something, I can tell you that. But if you have too many mountain dogs, you will always have a Beaglesaurus in your heart. I think if I have any kind of beagle or saurus in my heart, I have a different issue. Just saying. Oh, did you know, Tifa, that they found a new type of dinosaur?
No.
Fuck, I completely fucked up my joke. Forget I said this and look forward to the next time you see me in somebody else's chat, because this joke only works if you use it in written form and somebody else reads it out.
Next time.
Yes, indeed. Sorry
Go
to
start
get your hopes up.
the game.
This is where jokes go to die. My mouth.
And my favorite letter is X.
Ding!
That was a weird sound.
Yeah, because sometimes it bugs out, and despite the voices being muted, you still hear them.
What?
The Archduke of the Skate Park will always be there to protect your heart in at least a really interesting way. Yes. What the fuck? That's like Olivia telling a joke. Okay, fine. 1 sec.
Olivia sounds great at jokes.
You need to read chat, okay?
Hey Tifa. Yes. My favorite letter is X. What is it? Did you hear about the new dinosaur? No, I have not. What new dinosaur? They found it recently. That is super cool. What type of dinosaur is it? Its name is Erex-shin. It's from Japan.
It was funny to me. I don't give a fuck.
That is really not funny. It's not even a dinosaur sounding name.
T-Rex. Come on. Come on.
Also, I feel like that it's from Japan.
Otherwise, I can't explain why it has shin at the end.
But you don't need to explain it. What you need to explain is the bad joke.
Everybody gets it except you, so it worked. That was so good. I feel like the blood pressure is raising to my cheeks. I'm warm. Erectus rex is something I need to write down later. E-rex shin. It's a specific form only found in Japan. Unfortunately, they have a very short lifespan, usually under 4 hours. If longer, you need to see a doctor. Anyway, look, Higurashis.
Gave Olivia a joke book and she's great at remembering them, but she can't make them up.
That's the first step.
Exactly.
Yes. It's not like me where I go, I have a super funny thing, and A, it's not super funny, and I don't have a setup.
Should give her one of those dad joke books.
Yes, I'm
They're
tired.
always
Hello, tired. I'm dad.
No, Olivia.
Don't. Oh my god, that took a second. You know, I heard that they found a new dinosaur bone in Japan, but it was only one part. A T-Rex. Oh my god, that would have been so much better than my setup.
Don't.
Thank you, Dark Lord. Thank you for enabling me.
Don't fuel this. We're gonna let this joke die.
Like an erection? What is this? Eerie asks. I don't know. What is this? Action hero voice. A method for calling me in case of an emergency. Please make sure the enemy doesn't get a hold of it.
Why do you keep getting deeper and deeper?
If you're in danger, swallow it.
Great. After we've just spoken about this dinosaur. Oh my god.
Redeem Jack, do 10 sit-ups. Tomorrow, that would do. Not now. E-Rex sounds like a dinosaur who teaches your kids netiquette. Or about electricity. I can't. I'm sorry.
You already said it, that's okay.
If you're in danger, swallow it. The phone's being tapped, so how can we make a call? If you pick up the phone, even if you don't say anything, they might get suspicious. We can communicate even without me picking up the phone. There's a little trick to it, but we can at least send across what's important. And you're the only one who can do it, since you'll be the first person who notices the enemy's movements.
Can you do your normal Akasaka voice again?
I forgot the normal Akasaka voice. This is the Akasaka whose drive, power, and energy traveled literally across universes. So no, this is Akasaka now. Tifa's just jelly because this is how she wanted to voice Rika later. Cream puffs, my favorite.
You're not getting coffee with 3 sugars anymore.
Batman voice is appropriate. Psycho, mwah, thank you for enabling my bullshit. He can only do Alto Instinct Akasaka. Exactly.
Fine. But you're still not getting that coffee with all that sugar again.
I need it. Alright. Then how do I do it? Yeah, what are we even talking about? It's in the memo. Let me explain briefly. We'll use the ringtone. When you make a call, normally you won't let the phone ring over a minute. We'll use that to communicate. If the phone rings for a minute, that means it's dangerous to leave.
No.
If a phone rings for a minute, that means it's dangerous. Leave. If a phone rings for a minute and a half, that means it's an emergency. Head to the... Fuck you. If a phone rings for a minute and a half, that means it's an emergency. Head to the Sonozaki residence. The difference is in those 30 seconds. You can look at the memo for other messages you can send. But please memorize these 2 at least. My life depends on it.
You know, the shitty thing is sometimes I call someone, but it takes a bit for the phone to connect and for it to even start ringing on the other side.
So we have this all the time actually, where when we call each other, for me it says I've placed the call, let's say 10 seconds ago, but on my phone it's 10 seconds, and with Tifa it only starts ringing. So, I mean, with a 30-second time window, that should be doable.
Can be longer, I think.
Can you do the narration, please?
Oh, suddenly can't keep up the Akasaka voice?
I can, but I want people to be able to focus on the story and not just come here for the silky smoothness that is Akasaka.
The message that lets me know my life is in danger is the shorter call. But if it's too short, I'll get it confused with regular phone calls.
Ah shit, this doesn't work with all Akasaka.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The message that lets me know if my life is in danger is for shorter calls. But if it's too short, I'll get it confused with regular phone calls. That's why to signal me, he's supposed to hang up the phone within 3 seconds first, then place the emergency call. The reason why I use such a large difference of time is to make sure there's no misunderstanding. The tones the caller hears and the rings the receiver sends out are a little different. I don't want that little difference to change the message, which is why they had to be 30 seconds apart. That's literally what I just explained to everybody with our phone calls.
I'm not sure anyone has called throat cancer Batman voice smooth or buttery before.
It's all in the ear of the beholder.
It's the silky smooth smoker's voice.
Imagine. In order to do the voice acting work for Akasaka, I started chain smoking for all of you. No, I wouldn't. A short ring first and 1 minute means run. A minute and a half means to head to where Rika-chan is. Okay, I got it. It's a little troublesome, I know, but this is just for emergencies. Please remember it. It's 2 things. It's 60 and 90 seconds.
Yeah, and a short ring beforehand. You gotta still remember it.
Imagine Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Human Revolution. I love that man's voice. One of the biggest reasons I'm sad we never got a 3rd game is because we don't get to hear more of him doing that character. We need to play the Deus Ex games at some point. The newer ones at least. It's so good. Only smoke before reading his lines. It's okay because it's acting. No, thank you. I did ask for his Dark Lord, trust me. Yes, I understand. But when danger strikes, I'll handle communications. Also, one more signal I want you to remember. It's not a very good code, but please don't forget it just the same. For this, you don't need to do one short ring. You just need to let the phone ring for over 3 minutes. It's probably best to just place the call and leave it. What does that mean? Contact in danger. Further contact impossible. So that's to tell you that I'm in danger then? Yes. In case of an emergency, call this house, leave a phone off a hook and hide somewhere safe. Even so, it's very hard to anticipate when you yourself will be in danger. You'll lose your chance to call while you're thinking, I'm still fine or I'm probably fine. If you sense something odd, that's an emergency. Knowing the seriousness of a conspiracy, they won't hesitate to kill us. Please, be very careful. I understand. But if it happens, what are you going to do? It depends on the situation, but I'll probably leave this house. If you're in danger and Rika-chan is in danger too, I'll head to the Sonozaki residence and join Rika-chan. But this is only in the worst case scenario. I'm not sure if it will actually happen, so don't be nervous. Here's the code to tell me you're dead. But don't be nervous.
Huh?
Relax, okay? Relax, okay? But also be very careful, right? Are you limbering up for my throat?
Yes.
That's very sweet of him. That's right. Iria nodded deeply. It's almost time. Something is about to happen. I hope so. Are we this close to the end?
That still took 20 minutes.
Of the episode? Of a chapter? Please let it be... Not a chapter, of course. Let it be the whole episode. Please, come on. One step closer to the end. No.
Nope.
It's never gonna end.
So that's it. Does anyone have any questions?
I have plenty of questions. This could easily be one of those well-planned pranks. What I heard is just that extraordinary. But right now it's a bad idea to ask questions just out of curiosity. It would be a waste of time. Mion has already explained everything about the events surrounding Rika-chan.
Well, I have a few things to ask myself as the successor to the head of the Sonozaki family. Because all this has something to do with the series of mysterious deaths. But I won't go into that for now. All in all, it was a good idea to come to my house. You can survive a nuclear war here in our basement.
Tifa, sit like a human.
I am totally sitting
Ranger,
like a human.
Enjoy your drink. Also, it was a good idea to come to my house. You had the idea.
No.
Mion said we all come to my house.
It's about Rika hiding in her house. That was not her idea.
Oh yeah. Maybe. I was dizzy this morning.
There's electricity and a telephone here too. Of course, we have plenty of food too. If the mountain dogs are really that tough, then this house is the only place in this village that's safe from them. I'm sorry to have involved all of you in this.
Rika-chan apologized from the bottom of her heart. Rika-chan has been dealing with a strange disease, this Hinamizawa syndrome, as well as these suspicious Tokyo people all by herself until today. She's been trying not to get us involved, and that's why she dealt with them all by herself. We cannot imagine what she must have been feeling, so none of us can even think of anything to say. The silence went on for a while, but then Hanyu clapped Rika-chan on the back. Oh, new outfit! Cute.
That's new.
Wait.
Is that a frog pocket? There's not a new outfit.
This is Tifa's universal sign at a food stall that she wants 2 chicken sautés. One for each flesh mitten. A frocket?
Yeah, the pocket.
Oh yeah, that's adorable. There's a button I can use to make the... There it is. To make the text box go away.
I don't know, it's not a It kind of looked like it with the buttons.
It's a white frocket. It totally is.
Come on, sign language for more food. It really is.
Yes.
Universal understanding.
How many more do you want, Tifa?
Rico, you've been apologizing so much since yesterday. If you apologize one more time, you'll have to treat me with a cream puff every day. 2 every day. Besides, we all feel bad, don't we?
I don't. What should I feel bad for?
I thought you were feeling dizzy.
Nah.
Am I wrong, Keiichi?
Not anymore, only this morning. Hanyu suddenly addressed me. I could tell from her eyes that she was expecting something from me. Right, my role is to act as the flint for the other club members. It's my job to burn strong and bright red to get everyone excited. I wouldn't use flint for that example, but true. What have I been doing? Just sitting around. That's right, Rika-chan. We'd never even thought all of this could be true, so we were just shocked for the moment. But we're all thinking that things are getting interesting, right guys? Satoko, this right here is the real deal. You've got some good traps lying in wait, don't you? I know you've been hiding amazing ones for special occasions like these. You planned for the occasion of a special unit coming after you to kill you? Keiichi, the lost Flintstone. Indeed. Yabba dabba doo. This is a perfect chance to try them out, don't you think?
Why do I feel like you did Yabba Dabba Doo on the Scooby-Doo team?
What's the Scooby-Doo thing?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Not intentionally. But I am really bad at melodies, so...
Because that's the melody that popped up.
I blame the percussion in the background.
Could be in between my ears. You should be grateful for my presence. I don't know who they are, but if it's alright to get serious, then I won't hesitate to launch the countless miraculous traps I refrained from using on our club members. That's right. Your traps come with Michan's seals of approval. They can chase away even a real army.
Well, Satoko aside, you're pretty merciless yourself, Reina. You're usually so easygoing, but I know your true power. Yeah, when you get serious, you might be the most powerful of all of us.
Sword fights.
You sure are something. I don't even think I can defeat you. That is true.
Who would win, an 8-year-old or a fully trained special military unit? Well...
The gorilla. The 8-year-old, hopefully. Depends on the anime. Yes, and in this anime, hopefully the answer will be 8-year-old girl. With a power of friendship, and God, and anime on her side.
I agree.
Come on, Scuba Duba, I see you pretending you... That was Star Wars. Get your facts straight.
Stop. Your explosive impact is incredible too, Keiichi-kun. Are we back to E-Rexes?
I was gonna say, you know who also had an explosive impact? The E-Rex. But mostly in the shin.
Your power can defeat a fate that I'd have no chance against. If Keiichi is a furious red flame, then Reina-san is a quiet blue one.
I've heard that before. Hey, that's a good one. The Burning Red Ranger Keiichi Maebara. The Burning Blue Ranger Reina Ryugu. This is our chance to show the world what we've got. We're a powerful team with a powerful leader. Right, Neon? We're already powerful individually, and when we gather, we're invincible. Now please cut out invincible and do the cue card thing from the Invincible cartoon show. Because it's great. Ah, good old teenage cringe. This is how I hype Tifa and me up before every stream too. That's our club, right guys?
You know, I kept quiet thinking it might be imprudent, but actually I've been thinking. This is getting super interesting. I appreciate this, Rika-chan.
Editor, here's the Invincible title card. Or as Tifa likes to call the show and the comic, Invisible.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity. How dare they even think of stepping into Hinamizawa without saying hello to us? I'll make sure to teach them some manners.
It had only been 5 minutes since Rika-chan apologized to everyone and brought the mood down, yet our morale was already at its peak again.
That's the drum music.
Why are you being a dick, bro? It's been 5 minutes since Rika-chan brought the mood down. Yeah, I'm sorry I have issues in my life that I didn't ask for and did nothing to deserve. We're up against such an absurd conspiracy, but if we're together, I think we can defeat it. This is the best feeling ever! Hanyu is the one who started all of this. She's quite the promising newcomer. She knew exactly whom among us to get motivated first. No, moreover, while even our senior members were hesitant about taking on such a huge opponent somewhere in their hearts, she alone remained unflinching and raised our spirits. She's likely to grow even more formidable in the future.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing me. Of course we believe you. I told you that already. If we didn't, we wouldn't be your friends. There's no need to thank us, Rika.
But there's a need to thank Ranger for being second.
Cheers.
Nice. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, she's right. Listen to Hanyu. You've got some great spirit. I like you. This is the harem rod, right? I rubbed Hanyu's head. She laughed as if I was tickling her. That was so weird. I mean, I started with a weird hand motion, so this fit perfectly, Tifa, but that was creepy. Yeah, that wasn't like, haha, it was like, HR, I have a problem.
Okay then, let's huddle. We have to get things organized. Oh, is that what you do?
You huddle, yeah.
First, Rika-chan and Satoko are supposed to be absent from school because they're sick, but in reality they're hiding here. This is just a preventive measure. Nobody would even guess they were hiding here.
Hot take, sorry to interrupt your flow. I always thought the word is preventative. So shoutouts to Ryokishi and team for teaching me that I've been saying it wrong the entire time.
Since when do you take my word for it?
Not yours, Mion said it. You just read it out loud. But I thought the spelling was different too. I thought it's preventative.
You never believe me when I pronounce anything, so why do you suddenly believe that it's my way of saying it instead of yours?
It's the spelling from the translators.
Sus.
You're just saying the letters.
Sus. Are you sure there's just sugar in that coffee?
Maybe. Yes. Vanilla sugar though.
Thanks to a certain Akasaka. How nice of him. He came because of the promise he made 5 years ago. That's kind of cool.
Did he promise something back then? I don't remember that.
He said he would save her, yeah.
Oh.
I'm a little jealous.
He isn't my type, but I'm a little jealous too.
Excuse me, he's everyone's type.
Beep. It's not like that though.
He works for public safety at the police headquarters in Tokyo and he belongs to a secret unit, right? That sure sounds reliable. Being part of a secret unit makes it sound even better too. Agreed.
Akasaka's very strong.
He is actually.
He's definitely reliable.
But Akasaka's role is more of a protective one in case of emergency. Tomitake-san has the more important job of finding out things about our enemy. He's our true attacker. Plus, he's the only one who can call in the Bloodhounds to take care of our enemies.
Oh, we forgot about that during the recap. There is another super special trained unit called the Bloodhounds, which apparently could be used as a measure against the Mountain Dogs, but only maybe. We don't know yet. But if there is anybody who could take them out, it would be the Bloodhounds.
They need proof. It's more like an official government thing, I guess.
Yeah, but even the Bloodhounds would probably still execute Emergency Manual 34 if need be, because, you know, they are all in this somehow. Like, it has to be done.
In other words, Tomitake-san is our key to victory. Wow, Akasaka hater. It's a bit unsettling to think that so much is riding in the hands of some dumb cameraman.
I know, right? People taking photos and making videos, filming all of your movies, your TV shows. Fuck them. They're wastes of human space, says Mion. Everyone teased her by saying we're going to tell Tomitake she called him that. As they should.
It's not that I don't expect him to succeed, but I think we should come up with another tactic just in case.
That's a good idea.
But Hanyu, what else can we do other than count on Tomitake? No, Hanyu's right. Tomitake-san is a key factor from the enemy's point of view too. If they find out he's investigating them, they might even have him killed.
That's true.
This is enemy territory for him too, after all. I think we should come up with something else instead of just depending on Tomitake-san.
Wow, unbelievers. I know, right?
Very true. It's hard to score with just one trap. I usually set many traps to deal with many different possibilities. That's basic trap tactics, you know.
BTT.
That's true. There's no need to limit ourselves to just one angle of attack. We should look into other methods besides what Tomitake-san is doing. But we don't know anything about Tokyo, do we?
How about we go and use the Sonozaki powers to find out all the places where people who work at the hospital or near the hospital get their food from, like their lunch orders and stuff. And then we lace them with laxatives. Yes, you shouldn't do that first of all, but this is for the sake of the entirety of Hinamizawa and Okinomiya. Plus, a mountain dog that's busy shitting his pants is probably really bad at killing you.
That is a very good point.
Yeah. Have you ever shat yourself while you killed somebody? Exactly.
Not in that order, no.
What? What?
I'm just kidding.
I have. Well, if one of Tomitake's important jobs is to summon the bloodhounds, I'd like him to teach us how to call them.
You go like,
Suddenly, furry convention. Then even if Tomitake-san is taken out by the enemy, we can still meet our victory conditions.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Tomitake-san is really important. At the same time, he's our Achilles heel. Let's talk to him and make him tell us how to contact the bloodhounds. Problem is, he's holed up somewhere in the city and there's no way for us to get a hold of him.
Yeah, that's not smart.
I think that's a great idea though. The next time we get a chance to talk to Tomitake, let's ask him. So that's the first plan. Is there anything else?
How to summon Bloodhound. Before we knew it, Hanyu was making sure we moved along with our proceedings. Rina noticed that too, giving a pleasant smile to the girl trying to be part of our group.
Trying to be a part.
Yeah.
Not even a part yet.
I thought she was part of a friend group already. Like, come on, why not go with something who hasn't been a member of our group for this long? You know? Yeah. There is a way you can exclude her partially without fully excluding her like that.
She's just a wannabe.
I know, right? Stupid ghost. Fuck Yoka. This one is just insurance in case something happens to Tomitake-san. Let's think of a different angle of attack. What about something that would help his investigation?
Oh, how intriguing. We'll line some kind of trap, grab them by the tail and trust proof they can talk their way out of it in their faces. My, what a perfect trap situation.
Yeah, because the trained assassins will surely stop if you go, no, bad mountain dog. Clearly.
If I'm the one they want, why don't you use me as a decoy? That is the worst idea. It's dangerous, but Takano and the others need me, so they'll definitely fall for it. That's really dangerous. But that would prove Takano-san is after Rika-chan. We don't need to prove that. Guys, no. No!
But do we have proof she's evil?
Have them see her and make them chase her, huh? How about we do not agree on that? That could lead to something interesting. And that's where Satoko's hills come in. No. Once they go up there, they'll be in big trouble.
So you want to make your plan hinge on a little 8-year-old running away from all the mountain dogs up a hill. You realize she has shorter legs than them, right?
Unless you're planning on killing them up there, I don't think this is a good idea.
Well, imagine if they all accidentally fell down the mountain. You said it? Boy, will that be a sight to see. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I love getting killed, probably, because my friend is magical.
Yes, we kill them by making it seem like an accident. We get these kites with the metal ropes that they used during this festival in India like
God.
2 years ago.
Oh, that was
And
so
then we
fucked up.
all pretend to be kiting. And then while they walk past, we slit their throats with the wire.
This has happened before. The most prominent case I know of is one Tifa just mentioned from India. Big kite festival out in the open, but because of the strong winds, they don't just use like cotton rope, but steel wire, I think it was.
I don't know what the reason was, but they did have like steel wire on the kites, yeah. And because of the wind and the movement, obviously, I think it was like 12 or 13 people who had their throats slit by the wire.
You effectively get beheaded because the kite went down, and because of the force behind it, it just went.
Well, you don't get beheaded, but...
That would be even more fucked up. Yeah. Imagine, you're just standing there watching a kite on a windy day. Suddenly you feel a burning sensation on your throat, and the next thing you know is you're coughing up your own blood and fucking die.
But in this situation, it is perfect.
Yeah, of course.
Because we were just playing with the kites. No one's
Yes.
gonna believe that this little group of children tried to take out the gardeners.
Yeah, I mean, self-defense, right?
That should be the final method we use, though. Aw, party pooper.
Killjoy.
Once we're barricaded in the hills, the situation will change quite a bit. This should be our last resort. Fine, I will not cut my life into pieces then.
I was waiting. I was trying to hold it in. I was going to ask, is this before or after we cut our life into pieces?
She's right. The traps in the hills are great as a defense measure, but that's all they can do. They can't attack the enemy for us.
Shitty traps, one, isn't it?
The barricade on the hill is our last resort, huh? The very final resort. For when the enemy attacks this location and we have no other choice but to leave. What about the Nazi maze under your house?
That's exactly what we're going for. I was about to say the same thing, because nobody knows how to maneuver that except you, Mion, and that's press A moment, but I pressed at just the right moment. It's finally happened.
Oh, by the way, we have an underground tunnel leading out that's connected to a well in the back.
Just randomly. Wow! Your house is amazing, Mion. If only you knew. Oh shit, this is really getting crazy. The enemy is a mysterious organization, we have a secret operation, a secret base, and now a secret underground tunnel. Wow!
Secret tunnel.
This is just the sort of thing that gets a guy excited.
Secret tunnel. Through the underground basement.
If Keiichi at this moment in time in a different world was a piece of a dinosaur, he would be, say it with me, a T-Rex skull. What do you think it was gonna go for? What if he remembers from the other fragment? I would hope he does. Or if he did, then we are not privy to that. Potentially he did.
I'm not a guy, but I'm excited. Are we talking E-Rex excited?
Thank you, Higurashi, for making excitement gendered. Carry on.
Okay, now we have 2 ideas.
Wow, a whole 2.
We'll come up with more. Can anyone think of anything else?
To be fair, I think Psycho has a... Knowingly or unknowingly, you have a point. Because Hanyu knows what happens in the other fragments, so she can just lead us in that direction. Like, hey, maybe you, Keiichi, who is really good with metal bats, want to grab Satoshi's bat from the school. And Reina, maybe you have like a whole thingy you can set up in the junkyard, and maybe you have a hatchet somewhere that you're surprisingly handy with. Let's see. We want at least one more. That last one is a rather defensive tactic though. Isn't there something more aggressive that's perfect for our club? You know, some way to hit them real good. An awesome blow that'll set back their conspiracy.
We can burn the clinic.
A tactical nuke. Yeah, I like yours better.
Can we pull off something like that? I like burn the clinic. Yeah, I'm sure we can. We're not as powerless as you think, Rika-chan. And it's not like we don't have cards to play. You're their ultimate objective, and you're with us. That's one crucial card on our side. And not just in the sense of using you as bait. That's true. It's a huge disadvantage for them that we have the Queen Carrier. I mean, what's their goal? Kill Rika-chan, trigger this emergency manual to eliminate the whole village, and use that chaos in their eternal faction wars? Right?
Potentially.
Yeah. To them, Rika is like the fuse on a stick of dynamite. They want to set that dynamite off, cause chaos, and use that to gain something for themselves.
So if we keep it from exploding, we win. That's gonna be pretty tough.
Do you remember a few streams ago the kids were talking about why don't we just take the girl, wrap her in bubble wrap and then store her somewhere?
In the well.
No kaboom, Psycho! No kaboom!
Yes, kaboom!
No kaboom!
Clinic kaboom! You're right. We have to continue defending her, but all they have to do is kill Rika-chan in any way. It's like a soccer game with a goal on only one side. Well, you can also kill them. No one says this is one-sided.
Yeah, but you don't know them is the problem.
To denounce this unfair game for what it is and call in the Bloodhounds is the point of the Tomitake operation, right?
No, Tifa, the plan of Tomitake's operation is to denounce the evils of truth and love.
Isn't there a goal for us, though? Where we defeat their conspiracy? There must be something. Sometimes it works to think from the opposite point of view.
Well,
Oh!
where are we going?
You think about what they want and how they would do it so that you can think of a counter.
No, I understand that, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, I shall tell you. There is one.
We kill Rika. When they can't do it,
That is true.
we call for a regional holiday, and with all the funds from Watanagashi, we use that and have everybody go on a trip together.
What would actually happen if Akasaka would just go like, come Rika, we go to Tokyo for a month?
I don't know.
Then she lives past the date.
Mion started to grin in a weird way. Here she goes. The winds are blowing stronger on her side and she's getting into a better than top form. Mion is pretty smart. She's great at analyzing situations. That's why when Rika-chan first told her everything, she immediately decided that there was no way for us to win and became depressed. However, while Mion's easily crushed, she's also able to exhibit incredible power when the wind's on her side. We created that tailwind, and now our sail is receiving the push it needed.
Let me confirm this one more time, Rika-chan. That emergency manual was designed to prevent all the villagers from going insane within 48 hours of your death, right?
We.
Yes.
Glass cannon DPS. Hopefully.
That's its purpose. Rika has never died before, so how do they know something like that will happen within 48 hours? So, she's right.
We know this because there have been other incidents that appear to be linked to some sort of parasite like this, and when it took between 24 and 48 hours. That's why they believe it. I was thinking, oh my god, conspiracy blown wide open, but no, we know this.
Yeah, that's really strange. How can they say for sure all the villagers will go crazy within 48 hours?
Unless they do know that for a fact, because Takano in a world, not this one, has achieved her goal. She has killed Rika and she knows it's 48 hours. Then she attained godhood, became a deity herself, implanted herself on all the other worlds and taught herself that.
How old is this water?
3 hours.
It's already dusty. Well, according to Takano, something similar apparently happened in another country, and that's where they got the 48 hours from.
I like my version much better. What if Rika goes on a school trip for a week?
I think that's still okay.
Nice.
Because we are a bit dormant, and people know she will come back. I think that helps with the feelings of...
Oh my god, my hair is gone. You lead me to a different question with your question, Psycho. When all of this is done, I was hoping, I had this image suddenly pop up in my head, that it would be super sweet if Akasaka adopts Rika.
What about Satoko?
And Satoko.
That would be sweet, but he already has a kid.
So what's two more?
That they would need to move to Hinamizawa probably.
No,
Because they're not gonna leave.
Well, he can't leave anymore anyway, unless he wants to risk dying from Hinamizawa syndrome from being too far away from Rika.
Yeah, but it might be dormant.
But there's a chance he got infected, and with his job, where it's his job to be suspicious of other people.
He's already been here before and didn't get infected.
He was lucky.
What if he's lucky
He didn't
again?
get it the first time around because of the mask and stuff he was wearing. Part of his incognito outfit was a baseball hat, glasses, and a face mask.
He didn't wear that the entire time though. There were plenty of thingies.
Did when the parasite wasn't. He didn't know it.
Oh man, every time I check. I have no idea though. Actually, Irie said he doesn't understand it either.
Ah! Could it be? I see. I know their weak point.
I see it too. Yeah, that's right. This is their blind spot. What is their blind spot, Tifa?
Well, now that I see, my eyes are open.
What is their blind spot?
I have no clue. Eh? Eh? What are you two talking about? I don't get it.
Same.
I don't get it. I don't get it either. Yeah, still same. Hey, Reina and Rika-chan, don't you understand?
No.
Why don't we put the last person to figure it out through a punishment, huh? Well, that's gonna be me.
Okay, fine, I'll wear the maid costume, just tell me.
How about you, Hanyu? Haven't you figured it out yet?
Yes.
Yes, I have. That's why Rika is important to Takano. Well, that's a hint for you too.
Here is a hint from me as well. The enemy's intention is to cause a disaster in Hinamizawa. They intend to do so by using this emergency manual. In other words, this manual is in fact the enemy's Achilles heel.
So we go to the warehouse that stores the gas devices and we hide them.
Or we rewrite the manual.
Just cross it through. Kill village, kill Takano.
Emergency Manual 69. Nice addition.
Beep. I don't get it.
Me. like a button press. Meep, 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 meep.
Rika, if you apologize for everything you've done to me, I'll tell you. No way. Stop that. I want to concentrate.
Fair. What? Haven't you figured it out yet, Reina? Listen. Our attack depends on Tomitake-san, and that's our Achilles heel. On the other hand, the enemy's attack depends on the emergency manual. So, if we destroy the foundation of the emergency manual, do you see? We just have to make the emergency manual lose its function.
So we kill Rika first.
No, we kill everybody in Hinamizawa and Okinoya.
Also works.
Can't eradicate people that are already dead.
That's true.
What is the meaning of the emergency manual? It's supposed to hide the existence of the syndrome by making it look like a disaster. So that's why they have to wipe out the entire village within 48 hours. That's what the enemy intends to do, at least.
So we call the news.
What is the foundation?
It's usually the thing a building stands on. Or it's also in makeup, I think.
What's the foundation of the manual?
Didn't say that.
That is true.
So you're saying we just have to stop them from executing the manual within 48 hours?
Yeah, that's gonna be really easy when they have, like, literally the means to industrially remove people.
We organize a village-wide hide-and-seek competition. The winning top 5 gets 100,000 each.
No, tofu. The good tofu.
And no matter what happens, they have to stay hidden, and we will throw all kinds of schemes at them to take them out of hiding, like pretending to be a government organization that wants to evacuate them because of impending doom, but they need to resist that and stay hidden.
Possibly. You know what that just wiggled through in my head?
What?
A couple of years ago, some of the key people who worked on Danganronpa and the Zero Escape series left their companies and they started their own studio. Do you know the name of that studio?
No.
Tokyo Games.
Okay.
Or Tokyo Studio. Tookyo with a thingy above you. So like Tokyo.
Okay.
But do you know what that means if you translate back?
Tokyo? No.
Not read it backwards. If you translate it to English.
I don't know.
Apparently something like too crazy.
Okay.
Because I want to make games that are too crazy to make. So Tokyo, being this deep state organization coming up with all of this evil weird shit, being too crazy is just a matter of pronunciation, I guess. Just blew my mind.
I don't get it. What does that have to do with the manual?
All of this being weird, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Deep thoughts with Jack woman.
I couldn't place it.
Same, but I just had to let it out.
Okay. Press.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Oh. There you go.
Jack, wanna postpone November? No.
I'm not stopping this game at the end of October if it's not done yet.
24-hour stream, 31st of October, confirmed.
But those 48 hours don't start until I'm killed, so... So I need to outrun them for those 48 hours.
The 48 hours don't start until I'm killed, so I need to outrun them for 48 hours. How do you outrun somebody after you're dead?
You tie them behind a horse. Too dark? Okay.
Beep. Beep.
What?
Wild.
I thought it was a logical solution.
I had to mentally recover from it.
Hey, you two are already saying the answer.
What?
You good? Let's say the answer out loud. Everyone ready? Here we go.
We kill Rika.
Rika-chan has to die 48 hours prior.
Okay, I didn't know I called it, but what the...
So they're gonna pretend Rika died from her fever.
We have to say it together. Rika-chan has to die 48 hours prior. What? We all said it in unison? Boy, we're good at this. We actually are.
We totally not practiced on.
We never mess it up. That is true, we're really good at this actually.
You know what we do always mess up though? The timing to go on a break.
Yeah, after this.
This is still taking forever.
No. I need to have the answers to this. Otherwise I cannot go pee.
Fine. I know. I got it. I got it too.
Rin and Rika-chan clap their hands together.
No, they don't.
They finally figured it out. Why did it take so long for us to come up with this?
But then if Rika already dies, then they just have to hurry with putting the protocol in place. Like, why does that stop them?
I'm so confused. Please read your line.
We finally got it. We should have come up with this on the first try. Yeah, you disappointing bunch. Why didn't you? We've been speaking only in defensive terms, so I thought you might never think of this idea. Question, why do they need to think of it? Why couldn't Hanyu say it?
Why are we talking about the fact that Rika needs to die? What the...
Yeah, they're gonna pretend she died.
How?
I think by letting them believe that she is dead, they're gonna try to put the emergency manual...
I'm trying to press Ape Psycho.
They're gonna try to put the emergency manual in place and then they can get the bloodhounds to interfere. You asked how? I'm telling you, I'm right. Oh. Listen to you. I love you even more, Hanyu. In recognition of your achievements, I'll award you our club's Special Order Cross medal later.
I don't see you pressing it.
I know, right? He's doing it himself. Anyway, let's talk about the operation. Their goal is to execute the emergency manual.
Yes.
Hidden in that goal is actually a huge weak point. The foundation of the manual is the notion that the villagers will go crazy within 48 hours of the Queen Carrier's death. In other words, if nothing happens in the 48 hours after Rika-chan's death, then the foundation of this emergency manual collapses. Okay, so they're gonna pretend she was already dead.
And announce her death at least 48 hours late.
So that then they go like, oh, but she died 2 days ago and nothing has happened yet. Whoa.
Okay,
or something.
I've never been in a situation where I was tasked with killing people to, you know, make a government conspiracy disappear. So I'm not 100% sure on this. But I've seen plenty of companies still follow through with a process, even if it wasn't entirely necessary anymore.
This is a very different process. Plus, I would think they want to see proof, aka see Rika's body.
Yeah. Oh, she fell into the volcano.
Plus, have her cut open to see if there's still anything we can learn from her.
She fell into the volcano.
Well...
That's it, to say the least. Nobody really wants to do such a terrifying thing. But if they don't execute the manual, the villagers might go mad and spread to the surrounding communities. They're hesitant to execute it, but they want to keep the damage to a minimum. But what if they find Rika-chan's body 48 hours after her death? The major premise that the villagers will lose their minds within 48 hours of the Queen Carrier's death will collapse.
Fortunately, Rika is hiding here, so it's possible for us to lie about her death.
How stupid do you think Takano and the rest of them are?
The last time Rika-chan was seen was yesterday at school. It will be 48 hours after that in the early morning of the day after tomorrow. It will be perfect if her body is found around that time. Are we gonna pull this off? I see. It's possible to fake Rika-chan's death with the help of Ooishi-san.
Indeed. We'll ask ooishi-san to send out an announcement that Rika's body has been found, and that it has been at least 48 hours since her death.
Does anybody know what tasks Rika-chan had? I saw her in admin, but I know she's not good at swiping the card. What? Well, it might create some issues if he announces it publicly, so we can just let the Erie Institute know. Coach is on our side, so it should be possible to deceive him. Fuck swiping the cards. It's actually my favorite minigame in Among Us.
Right. That is... What an idea. Once the emergency manual loses its credibility, such a horrible operation will never be approved. In other words, their weak points are the emergency manual and Rika-chan.
Bureaucracy. Toppling the deep state. Who would have thought?
Ooishi hasn't agreed to help us yet. But I know he will.
Spoilers, Hanyu.
Oh.
This will be such an amusing trap. I can just picture Takano-san running around in a panic.
Takano believes Satoko and I are sick in bed with a cold. But as she hasn't actually seen us, she's just assuming it's true. But as it turns out, we were somewhere else, and suddenly my body shows up having been dead for over 48 hours.
Okay, where do you find a Rika-sized body that's been dead for 48 hours?
This is going to be super thrilling. The masterminds will have to accept the failure of the emergency manual and withdraw.
Oh my god, is the game gonna get super dark now? And in order to have that happen, we now need to go... Oh, the Scooby Gang will now go and kill one of their classmates? Hey, I don't know any Japanese names.
Just do it like in Game of Thrones. Kill another kid, burn their body so it's not recognizable.
Hey,
roughly same size.
Hey, Nozomi-chan, you're roughly the same height as Rika, right? Do you like baseball?
Maybe they have some leftovers at Takano's orphanage, for example.
They probably have some in the freezer still, yeah.
That's when the hunters become the hunted. By that time, Tomitake-san will have found out something about the enemy. Can we first discuss this as a whole group? And he'll call in the Bloodhounds to defeat them. That's our goal.
Alright! I can smell our victory from here! Man, how perfect is this? This is all gonna work out, I'm sure of it. We all encouraged each other with a hip hip hooray! This is definitely getting really, really interesting. Still, what's key is that the claim of Rika-chan being dead for 48 hours is believable. For that, we'll need ooishi-san's help. Hey, got any 8-year-olds in that icebox? What the fuck? And right as we thought about asking him, he arrived at the Sonozaki residence. This is a good moment for a break.
No, I don't need a break anymore.
I do. What do you mean you don't need one anymore?
BRB.
BRB.
We're back.
And Tifa did not piss herself.
What?
There was kind of a question that lingered in the room a moment ago. 1 sec.
Are you trying to break things that aren't broken?
No, I'm trying to have a microphone in the middle under your chin and not
Yeah,
on
don't
your
fix
shoulder.
things that aren't broken. Stop breaking it.
She says while she's swirling around a cup on the desk in front of her. What?
Cold.
Only Tifa can drink a hot beverage and go cold.
Yeah, you get the cold shivers. And the door is wide open, letting cold air into the room.
Been open the entire time. Now, can you stop stalling now?
I didn't feel like it.
Focus. We need to kill Rika.
Oh yeah,
Now.
killer.
Ooishi-san knows that Rika-chan is hiding here. She also knows that some members of her mountain dogs have infiltrated the police station. They've even wiretapped Rika-chan's home phone. So the safest way to contact her, he figured, is in person. Totally not weird that everybody keeps going to these places. I saw Dr. Uri earlier. He told me to tell you that Akasaka-san is doing just fine. He's grown a lot in the past 5 years. He'll hold down the fort. That's gonna be Rika.
Ooishi-san loosened his tie while drinking his barley tea. I bet he never thought he'd end up drinking a glass of barley tea at the home of his old enemy, the Sonosaki family. It's not old, they're still enemies.
That's true, he even said that himself.
So, Ooishi, what do you think of our 48-hour operation?
Why does everybody think this is a great idea? I think it's stupid.
I just think they will need proof, and they can't give that.
I think it's a pretty good idea. It'll shake them up quite a bit. And by panic, they'll make a mistake for sure. And that'll give Tomitake-san the chance to get a drop on them. No, it's a really great strategy. They say 2 heads are better than 1, but with all your young minds together, you've come up with a fantastic idea.
Ooishi-san laughed in administration.
Bureaucracy.
Ooishi-san laughed in admiration and assured us that the operation would definitely make an impact. However, he hesitated a little too.
This is pretty sink or swim, you know? Whether we win or lose, I'll have to take responsibility. I'll do my best to pull out the splinters, but if I don't do a good job of it, I'll end up in pretty deep.
Not if you die.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to resign myself to that.
In our 48-hour operation, Ooishi-san ends up bearing most of the responsibility. And the police are a strict organization.
To be fair, if he wasn't so blinded by his hatred for the Sonosakis, which is understandable given all that they do, he might have figured out that somebody else is pulling the strings.
There's no guarantee they won't investigate. Ooishi-san is planning to retire this year. He needs his pension in order to pay off his mortgage. He's at a very delicate point in his life. While this is a big deal for Rika-chan, it's a lot to ask of Ooishi too. Oh, this is not Rika. He has to risk throwing away everything for our sakes.
Well, this is a big deal for Rika-chan, it's a lot to ask of Ooishi too. He has to risk throwing away everything for our sakes.
You don't need to repeat it when I just said the line, you know?
I do. Reverse Joker.
This is why we don't finish in October.
Shit. This operation is a great idea, believe me. But I just can't.
Ooishi, if it's too much, you don't have to accept the part. We don't want to win by using you as a sacrifice.
I'm okay with it. Nobody knew what to say to him, but Hanyu broke the silence. She's full of energy, awing during our club, but at times like this, she also has the power to heal the hearts of those who are hesitating and growing weak. It's like being enveloped in a mysterious embrace. If her appearance matched her level of maturity, Hanyu would probably look like a mother.
And now she's gonna ruin it.
Oh god, this music.
Besides, we're members of the most powerful club in the world. Even if the 48-hour operation can't work, we're sure to come up with another idea straight away. Right, Mion? Yeah, that's right. Ooishi, you can't say no, okay? We shouldn't have gotten all excited over this without even considering your situation.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, Ooishi-san.
Tifa, sit like a human. I will join her. Thank you, Ranger.
Thank you.
Better, thank you. And she fucks it up again. Tifa, you don't
Stop
move
moving me.
No, I move you.
But you move me wrong.
Now, turn towards the people. Irina whispered to me while watching them talk.
Hanyu-chan is good at this.
Is she though? Ela and I just finished our watch through of K-pop sing-along for the day. The first watch through, you mean?
Is it still a daily watch?
It better be.
I mean, it's still a good movie. Who could say no when a cute little girl says stuff like that to them?
Eh? What? Do you mean... Is that what Hanyu is trying to do?
Beep. She's even more sly than I am.
It's okay, Oishi, you don't need to help us. I guess Rika will just have to die. Oh well. Shame.
Every day, Tifa. Every
Good.
day. don't think you understand how much he likes music.
Good.
Does that mean like High School Musical is next? Then you can go into a rotation.
Why would you go down in quality?
High School Musical can be catchy.
Why do you... what?
And we're all in this together. And we...
That's not how it's done.
No, I don't know.
Never. Understandable. As she moaned and groaned, Hanyu looked over and grinned wickedly at us. Unsub. I understand. I would too if I wasn't part of it. I take it back. This girl, she really is sly. Hanyu is more dangerous than I thought. Next time we do a club activity, I'll really have to watch out. Please let me sleep on it. There's someone at the station I really trust, so I think I'll discuss it with him. Waiting for Tifa to stop singing and humming.
Gonna be golden, and a beat of ooishi.
If you don't let me read my lines, I'm gonna beat you. Don't worry, he wouldn't rat me out. If I agree to do this, I can't make any mistakes. So, before I do, please let me think over the chance of success. Ooishi-san never makes promises unless he's sure he can keep them. That's why he speaks cautiously, but considering his position, it was certainly a decision that required courage.
Don't worry, Ooishi. Even if you lose your pension, Mion will take care of it.
I was thinking, why don't the Sonozakis just payroll him?
Won't you? Isn't this why I have a rich friend? Meep. If he's going to help us, we have to do that for Ooishi. Meep.
You are the same people that wouldn't take Satoko in. But I guess it's just money, right?
That's
so
different.
Fine. Yeah, of course.
Satoko's parents were a bitch. Huh? Well, you know, despite how this old man looks, my family is pretty rich.
We've got 2 Sly Foxes. Our club's going to be the epitome of a free-fall in the future. The meeting ends with that.
Okay, we sure you can have that shed that's bigger than your current house.
We have a basement you might like. We'll find out if we can go ahead with a 48-hour operation or not by tomorrow, depending on Ooishi-san's answer. We haven't heard from Tomitake-san yet, but I'm sure he started his investigation on Takano-san. The coach and Akasaka-san have to wait patiently, each surrounded by the enemy. They're both in very dangerous positions, so I'll just have to pray for their safety. And then there's Takano-san. I'm still having a hard time believing she's involved in such a vast conspiracy. If someone told me the whole thing was a lie, I might even believe them. That's why I want Tomitake-san to investigate. She's mysterious and a bit cold, but she can be fun to be around too. This is all Rika, by the way.
Also, I've always thought of her as one of the villagers.
Excuse you? Don't
We worry. We worry, alright. It hurts more than a little to suspect one of your own. I can understand what Tomitake-san is going through. This doesn't have to be an investigation to confirm her guilt. Instead, I want him to prove that she's not guilty. It's too painful for people to doubt one another. I doubt your ability to correct me on recaps all the time, if I'm being honest.
As
and
you should.
Keep proving me right.
As you should. Alright, Bloodhound voice, 1 second.
Hello? Do your best Scooby voice.
No, you have to stick with that now. No! Tifa, I was gonna go for a goofy voice. You did that one. So now it's Scooby-Doo.
No.
Tifa, every
It has to be a serious one.
Excuse you? Bane was amazingly impressive in that Batman movie, and his voice wasn't traditionally menacing.
Yeah, but serious.
Yeah, also now you're moving too far over to this side. Come back here.
Hello? Sorry for making you call me so often, First Lieutenant Tomitake.
That's okay. Anyway, did you find out anything? A background investigation usually takes a few months. It can't be rushed within a day or two. But Tomitake sensed that something huge had started to make its move after what Rika and Vierus told him. And it was definitely getting closer. But once it was close enough to see, it would be too late. And that was why he was checking on their progress so frequently.
We're still investigating Major Takano as we speak. When she took a position in the Alphabet Project, her background was already investigated by a different department, so we've requested those documents to be handed over. The entire team is investigating what she's been doing since the time she joined the project. Please give us a little longer.
Would you like some haggis with that? I know that's not Scottish, but it evokes offensive, mildly that part of a world stereotypes in my head. I understand. However, the situation is urgent, so please work as quickly as you can.
Yes, of course. By the way, we got an emergency order to investigate the Area Institute today, unrelated to your request. It's our top priority now. The Chief of Staff requested it.
The Chief of Staff? And it isn't related to my request?
Yes. Well, it's supposed to be a separate matter, but from what I can see, I think this is a powerful boost from the top towards your investigation.
The Chief of Staff is helping out.
Sus.
What does this mean? The only thing I can assume is that the top members of the JGSDF have realized the danger of a conspiracy surrounding the Area Institute. Like Rika-chan said, if this conspiracy's intent is to execute the emergency manual, then the opposing camp will try to stop that from happening. My request for an investigation is the first step in putting a stop to their plans. So if the masterminds were influencing the Chief of Staff, he'd probably try to shut my investigation down. But he's supporting it instead, which probably means that the Chief of Staff isn't my enemy. In fact, he might belong to the opposing camp. No, it's hard to say if he belongs to him or not. He might just be under order from the ones pulling the strings for the opposing camp. If that's true, then the enemy has already noticed something, and it's possible that they'll start exerting pressure soon enough. So, how much can I find out before that happens? I don't know much about the top brass. Still, for the Chief of Staff to get involved, putting aside if Takano-san is guilty or not, I'm certain that something extremely big is starting to happen around the Area Institute.
We're making progress on investigating the Institute. We haven't analyzed the data yet, but some of the financial records are suspicious. We don't know if it's just a simple paperwork mistake or if someone is actually trying to juggle funding, but I have an expert looking into it.
What do you mean by suspicious? Sus. Two geniuses, one form of expression.
Well, as you know, there's an account for the funds supplied to the Area Institute, but the numbers don't match up. It's possible that there's inflows or outflows of money that haven't been recorded. Besides that, there are questionable dates on some receipts. We're suspecting forgery.
Funds are usually supplied annually. For example, if a budget of 1 million yen is approved, 1 million is supplied in April and the facility manages those funds so they can keep things running for 1 year. So, depending on how they use the money, it's possible to have someone... What?
I completely... Give me the pen, please. I completely forgot.
You're in front of a computer, use it.
No, it's for work. I had a deadline to hand in budgeting today and I did not do that.
Whoopsie! What did you just do to the pen, Tifa?
Lick it so that it works. Oh my god.
What?
I can't believe I forgot about that.
So, tonight we're gonna stream until at least midnight just to fuck over Tifa?
Oh my god. I knew there was something.
So, depending on how... I will not do it, that's annoying. It would be really funny if that way Tifa messes up at work. So, depending on how they use the money, it's possible to have some left over at the end of the year. If they only use 900,000 yen, they will have 100,000 left. And for the following year, they'll be told that as they only needed 900,000 yen, 900,000 should be enough. Furthermore, there should be 100,000 yen left over, so they should only need 800,000 yen the following year. Therefore, they then only get 800,000 yen when April comes around, which is 200,000 yen less than the previous year.
And that's why you order a lot of pens? and new cups and notebooks.
Just embezzle the fuck out of the money. Don't do that. That's illegal. As some of you have already noticed, the more leftover money you have, the fewer funds you receive for next year. And therefore it's smart to use up your entire budget. Some people try to get by until the end of the year, and if there's 100,000 yen left, they try to make it look as though they've used up the money, even when it's in fact in a safe somewhere. That's illegal in Germany. Don't know about other countries, but in Germany you cannot do that.
Yeah, I think that's illegal everywhere.
It should be.
Which is why this is an issue.
They report that they've used exactly 1 million yen and they get another 1 million for the following year. Just buy some Steam cards. Exactly. Just give it away. Charity. Imagine giving all the money to like homeless people and just going, wow, I don't have a receipt. And yet there is still 100,000 yen sitting in a safe. This 100,000 yen is called a pooled fund or a slush fund. If they keep running with only 900,000 yen per year, then 100,000 will be added to the slush fund in the safe annually. And only a handful of people will know about that money. I'm sorry my numbers bore you.
They kinda do.
This is how public funds get embezzled or turned into private money. As we previously mentioned, the Alphabet Project is using this exact trick, and certain masterminds are pulling in huge amounts of public funding. To avoid this kind of situation, there's an audit of accounts performed every year, and oversight to ensure no one's fattening their pockets or creating slush funds. By the way, it's been said that the reason why civil engineering projects tend to start up at the end of the year is so that they won't have that 100,000 yen left. But that's not relevant right now. Then why are you telling us?
To have more lines.
Is this Ryukishi complaining about human greed and the system? Or is Takano just like mid-phone call, looking at the camera, breaking the fourth wall? Oh, by the way, this is how embezzlement works.
It's not Takano.
Tumitake. Potato. The dude. The point is that they have to work hard to get the funds they want. More like general human corruption. All that. Well, that's an example of having some money left over, which is certainly not bad. However, it can also be possible that there isn't enough money. After all, they're only granted 1 year's worth of funds, so they can't delve into a savings account like we do in our lives. That excess money just doesn't exist. What do you mean excess money? Therefore, an estimate report should never show more expenditure than revenue. If that happens, it means that there is some extra money other than that was supplied. If that happens, that means there is some extra money other than what was supplied. That's how slush funds are discovered. Tumitake was told that it was still under investigation, but the Erie Institute's suspicious financial records could be either case. The former would be fine. It's quite common after all. It's okay because everybody does it. But if it was the latter, there could be something quite nasty lying beneath the surface. Takano. In other words, it was quite possible that funding was coming into the Erie Institute from someone other than the formal sponsors. To be more exact, there was a chance someone was interfering with the Erie Institute by supplying funds. Tumitake was having his men look into the possibility of Takano and the Mountain Dogs rebelling against Tokyo. While it was certainly possible for Takano to do so because of her personal investment in their research project, it was hard to believe that the Mountain Dogs could betray their employers out of sympathy. For the dogs to take part in Takano's conspiracy, a huge amount of money would have to be involved. Nomura. And the discrepancy that Tomitake's men had identified could be a sign of such.
Hello? Sorry, I just received a report.
I'm sorry, I just stopped listening. You started talking about money?
You know Koizumi-sensei, don't you? The head of the old Koizumi faction. He passed away recently, which led to the faction breaking up. Do you know anything about a personal relationship between him and Mayor Takano?
Yes, he touched her butt once. Yes, I've heard about that.
But did you know that Koizumi-sensei and the late Dr. Takano had a personal relationship?
Eh? No, I see. Now I know why Koizumi-sensei doted over Major Takano.
This is very interesting. As a matter of fact, after Koizumi-sensei's death, his private accounts were liquidated. And they found some withdrawals made by Koizumi-sensei himself instead of the attorney who took care of his finances. It happened about half a year before the Erie Institute's establishment was approved by the Alphabet Project.
Didn't Koizumi-sensei use the money to make necessary arrangements beforehand in order to establish the institute?
No, his attorney took care of the money for that. So the withdrawal wasn't made for that purpose. It must have been a very personal expenditure, considering that he bypassed his trusted attorney.
Hot take, this entire scene could have been one shot of Tomitake looking at the phone going, "My sources told me there was money that was unaccounted for." That's all I needed so far. So could that involve a relationship between Koizumi-sensei and Takano-san? This would mean Koizumi-sensei supplied funds to Major Takano personally.
Yes, that's what we think, and what we are trying to corroborate that as we speak. We think Koizumi-sensei gave money to Major Takano for purposes other than the necessary arrangements to establish the institute.
So you're saying it's possible that Major Takano has a huge amount of cash at her disposal to help instigate... Who uses that word? So you're saying it's possible that Major Takano has a huge amount of cash at her disposal to help instigate a revolt?
To establish the institute, Major Takano adjusted things with various organizations, but she did all that through legitimate means. So if she didn't use any of her personal supply for that, she should still have the whole amount at her disposal.
I'm sorry, but what is that amount?
1 billion yen.
What the How much is that in Western money? 1 billion yen! 1 billion yen in, let's say, US dollar. 6.6 million currently, so let's say with inflation, 10 million.
That's not too bad.
That doesn't really sound like a lot, though.
But it's a lot.
Like, it's a
to just get as like, oh, here's $10 million.
It's a crazy amount for a person to have, but at the same time, to run the clinic and all that? I mean, then again, 40 years ago, things were cheaper. So
but she's not using that to run the clinic, that's the thing.
Yeah. What? I'm very close to Takano-san, but I had no idea she was so rich. Actually, she's rather tight with her money. She never acted as if she had 1 billion yen just sitting around. But then that money isn't just money to her. It's a form of support from her dear grandfather's friend. So she'd have to save it for when she needed it the most. If a new board of directors had even a little interest in her research, she would have used the money on them, but they simply laughed at her. So Takano-san gave up on bribing them. Instead, she decided to use it now because her research project was going to be terminated anyway. With 1 billion yen, it might be possible to bribe the mountain dogs. If she has sponsors, it'll be even easier. Her grandfather couldn't complete his life's work, but she's planning a magnificent conclusion for it. Shit. Those can't be her true intentions. Someone has to be deceiving her. Takano-san, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't notice your sorrow, even though I've been right beside you. Sometimes inside you. Okay. So she rich. She evil people rich.
She evil middle class rich. I feel like true evil has the Jeff Bezos money.
Are you saying billionaires are evil because they're billionaires? Yes, that is what I'm saying. By the way. I think it's Rika.
The preparation for tomorrow's festival is moving right along at the Furude Shrine. Vans and pickup trucks are bringing in tents and equipment, and the village youth group and some middle-aged men are unloading them.
I heard Rika-chama is really sick. I hope she's okay.
Oh yeah, it can't be Rika.
I heard she didn't go to school again today. I hope she gets better soon.
No, Dr. Erie, eh? How is Rika-chama doing?
I know I've said it more often, but that doesn't always have to be a different person, you know? To make it easier on yourself.
I'm sorry, Tifa, but I'm giving you too much.
I'm just saying, to make it easier for you, that can be the same or just two old people.
I'm sorry that I'm too generous of a lover.
I'm trying to make it easier.
I don't do easy. I want to do well.
Okay. You're doing great, not just well.
Thank you. My voice is short now. I can't read anymore. Bleh. Bleh. That's it, everybody. Well, she had a bad cold, but she's starting to get better. She still needs to take it easy, though. I just went to see him and told him to stay in bed.
No, she did.
You're also old people.
More old people?
Yeah.
We already got 4.
The entire village is worried about her.
I see. Satoko-chan is sick too, huh? With both of them staying home and sick together, I'm sure they can't help but play around. Considering they got sick at the same time, Rika-chama and Satoko-chan are really close, huh?
Kimiyoshi-san! Dr. Irie just told us that Rika-chama and Satoko-chan are starting to get better. No, I see. That's good. By the way, about tomorrow's performance, you don't think she'll be able to do it, do you?
She says she's going to anyway. If we asked her, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to oblige. But as a doctor, even if she didn't have a fever today, I'd rather not let her do it.
That's not good. Oreo-san! Rika-chama is getting better, but she still has to stay in bed.
Well then, we can't force her and then see her collapse during the ceremony. People will say it's the curse of oyashiro-sama.
That's exactly what we're gonna say. Yes, old person?
Well, the villagers are really worried. They say there might be a curse again this year. Besides, it's Satoko Hojo-chan and Rika-chama, you know. Some people are imagining some really horrible things.
Because a Hojo is involved.
Nitwits! Rika-chama is the reincarnation of oyashiro-sama. If she was cursed, the whole village would perish. Don't even suggest things like that.
The village would perish.
Yes, exactly.
She's old, it's fine.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Dr. Irie, can I go see them?
Please, let them rest for a while. They're recovering and they're at an age where they will want to play. Someone visiting them would be too stimulating and they're sure to get out of bed.
This is what it sounds like. Ha 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 ha, I see,
Oh, yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have... Okay, no.
Fuck off. No, no, I'm killing your line. No, you need to feel bad for what you just did for a moment. Oreo is not a member of Huntrix.
I see. I guess I shouldn't, huh? She was a fan of the hippie group before her. What was it? Sunflower Girls?
What?
The group her
I don't
mother
know.
was in. Sunflower something?
Spoilers, dude. I know everybody has seen K-pop Demon Hunters by now, but still spoilers.
That's right in the beginning.
Don't.
Doctor, please take care of him, alright? Not just Rika-chama, but Satoko-chan too.
Really? That's surprising. Arisa always acts as if she doesn't even see Satoko-chan. But she just asked me to take care of Satoko-chan too. Sure, absolutely. I'll make both Rika-chan and Satoko-chan better. You can count on me.
If something happens, people will say it's the curse of oyashiro-sama. Hey, Dr. Irie, don't you think it's foolish to talk about things like curses when we're in the 1980s? When people have gone to the moon?
But they haven't, Granny. Don't you know it was filmed? In a studio? In Los Angeles? Oh my god, Oreo is doing the thing and nobody needed to choke the shit out of her. Allegedly. She's
only
ni-
talking to Irie.
She is being nice in front of everybody about a Hojo.
The old people aren't there.
The old people aren't
They're
there.
already away.
Tifa really thinks it's just one old person talking the entire time.
I said old people. That is several.
The Sunshine Sisters.
Oh, that's it.
I liked the 64 Sisters better. Sunshine Sisters close second, far off second. The Galaxy Sisters were the worst. Just, you know. I also don't know why
That
we met the
didn't work.
Galaxy Sisters too.
In that case, I prefer you to press A.
Yes, I do.
During the dam conflict, we use stories like that for our own needs. The dam conflict is over now, but as long as we keep talking about the curse, the dam conflict will never end.
Are you saying that if Satoko-chan dies, people will say that it's the curse of a dam conflict?
Oh, that's gonna be chapter 9, the curse of the dam conflict.
Don't make that happen.
The dam conflict is over. If a village kid gets a cold, it's the elder's job to worry about her, that's all.
I already know what Oreo-san is trying to say. I want her to actually say it, but if I made her, she might get angry. This is more than enough. When she talks about the dam conflict, she doesn't just mean the war they waged against the construction itself. She's also including how the Hojo family was ostracized after it was over. Fuck you, Tifa! This is exactly what I was talking about. You were like, nah.
No, I agree with that. That's exactly what she's talking about. I'm disagreeing that the older people are all there. This is just Irie and Oreo. There's nobody else anymore.
In front of all the old people to set an example.
They are no
The
longer
moon landing
there.
was shot by Michael Bay, allegedly. Welcome in Breakjima. How are you doing?
What he said.
Happy
We
Friday.
just came back. So your timing is slightly off today.
By just, Tifa means roughly 40 minutes ago.
Well,
She's saying that the dam conflict is over, including everything that happened as a result of it, and that's why she told me to take care of Satoko-chan. I've been here for 20 minutes, so...
I just wait, like, is it time for a break yet? Oh, now I can say something.
I'm sure Satoko-chan will appreciate your concern.
Like that little rascal ever understand an old person's feeling.
I don't understand old people's feelings like that. I was here when Jack was going on about 1 billion yen, and even before. But were you here for erection? If you weren't, check the Lord later.
How are you doing, Benji?
You missed greatness. Oh, your son laughed laughing. No! See? But Benjima only heard the punchline and still he's laughing. Or at least that's what he's making me think. And I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you. See? Benjima sees quality when he hears it out of my mouth. I'm okay. Just chilling. That's a good idea for a Friday night.
That does sound like a good plan.
There are no other old people around hearing this conversation, so it's just Oreo and Irie.
Watching her leave is different than standing right here and listening along to the conversation. You can have a conversation over there and I can watch you leave, which is exactly what this is. She would never have that conversation in front of the others.
I wasn't the only one watching her leave. Kimiyoshi-san and some other elders did the same. They all understood what Oreo-san wanted to say.
They did
Get
not.
fucked, Tifa!
She did
Get
not.
fucked!
I still don't believe it. If anything, not the Satoko part. She can't be seen out in the open talking about how Satoko is not
Shut the
wrong.
fuck up. The author is trying to put you in your place.
Nah.
The damn conflict
Yeah.
is over now.
Satoko-chan is a healthy girl. If she's down with fever, it must be a terrible cold. Dr. Irie, please take care of him. Since we aren't allowed to visit them, please let both of them know how worried we all are. What is this world? This is completely out of character.
Mwah. Mwah.
I stand corrected, but this is so out of character.
Japanese carnivorous lizard E-Rex shin. Indeed. With a lifespan of just under 4 hours. Sure. Then I'll be happy to hear that.
I don't think it was a carnivore either. I heard it mostly swallows green.
What? I think you were trying to make a joke, but...
It's no worse than what you've been saying.
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, well, that's fine. We're trying to finish something here.
I think you're trying to start something, but it didn't work.
No. I said that it's not carnivores, or that it's probably not a carnivore. Because I believe it mostly swallows greens. I was making a swallowing joke, but I had to add the greens.
Yeah, that
means
completely killed all momentum you could have had.
Well, good. Maybe now the E-Rex joke can go.
Maybe now
Can
the
be
erection
buried.
can go away.
It can be buried in peace.
You know, Ranger, now we need to put the erection away. That's what Tifa... See, all of this is funnier than what you are trying to do.
Yeah, but it is only possible thanks to me.
Tifa, I could sit here and shit myself. It would be funnier than what you just said.
Like, I gave you this fuel.
I'm sorry. I hear it mostly eats green is the Tifa equivalent of the log joke. That's how hard that bombed.
I said swallow, but still.
Tifa, that bombed so hard I could hear air raid sirens outside. I vow to myself, Takano-san is more than likely planning something for tomorrow, taking advantage of people's belief in the curse. I can't let that happen. The curse of Oyashiro-sama will end before it can happen for a 5th time. I'm sure of that.
Someone's still going to die this chapter.
Like your jokes?
No, they fueled everything.
As long as they're green.
These jokes make my head itchy.
Yeah, that's how. That's your brain trying to escape your body, so it doesn't need to process this anymore.
I haven't seen Frodo walking around in the hot hour. I decided to name the spider walking on the screens Frodo.
I think that's your line.
Well, who is it?
I think it's Rika.
On the baseball field?
I don't know why they're there.
I think it's Irie.
Why would Irie be there? He doesn't know about the plan.
Because he's a coach. On the baseball field. Or, you know what? Ooishi couldn't accomplish the 48-hour operation alone. He would need help from someone else. He called up both Kumagai and the old man from forensics and told them everything.
Old man from forensics, never getting a name. Old man from forensics, OMF. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is a dangerous bridge we're crossing here. If I get a simple warning, that's okay, but if I get reprimanded, they'll probably take away my pension.
Hey, Ooishi! I hear you always gather your colleagues at the mahjong parlor next door and threaten them every time you have a dangerous mission. It's the same old thing, right?
This is not a mahjong parlor.
Yeah, Ooishi-san. Why don't you say, if you don't want to lose your pension, leave while I count to 10 with more oomph in your voice like you usually do.
I can only do less oomph.
Unless you say it that way, it just doesn't sound right. I forgot Kumagai's voice.
That's pretty much it. You always try to sound like you have a square jaw and wear suits, but...
I can't do deep voices.
Neither do I, but... Well, this seriously is dangerous, Kuma-chan. Are you really prepared to lose your pension?
Why don't you count to 10 then? He has plenty of time to build it up. Fine, I'll count. If you don't want to lose your retirement money, leave before I count to 10. 1, 2, 3.
What? And then he runs off. These jokes make my head itchy. Thank you for that clip, Ranger.
Okay. I got it, Kuma-chan, you're serious.
I laughed so much. That makes my heart glow. That makes me very happy.
Okay, I get it, Kuma-chan, you're serious. But still, are you sure you're okay with it?
Yes, I'm really psyched up from what I heard from Akasaka-san the other day. I became a policeman because I believe in justice. Someday I want to be able to talk about the things I've been through, like Akasaka-san does. A dangerous mission? That sounds fantastic. Besides, your ideas have never failed before.
I remember you both getting shot in the head.
So if you think this operation will succeed, then I'm all for it.
How nice it is to be young! You know, Akasaka-kun's become quite the inspiration for him. He keeps talking about how he wants to be involved in secret investigations now.
Stop talking, old man.
He's still very young.
Well, it's nice to be young, I guess. Yes.
And what about you? I'm in! Actually, unless I help you, this operation won't succeed. I've been neglecting my health all these years. Frankly, I don't think I have much longer to live.
What the fuck is that of a line?
I'm dying anyway, I don't need a pension. As a man, I want to do something grand before I die.
So he hired a 6-foot-tall prostitute. No.
Does not make my head itchy.
So it was a good joke.
Oh, now that you mention it, fuck.
Finally got her. I want to do something grand. Come on.
Nah.
6'4", have some standards.
That's all the 6'4".
Sorry, Psycho, I didn't know there was like a minimum limit.
In actual units, like 4 corgis.
So he hired an erection. I think he might have one with him regularly.
My, you're too sure fearless. That's why you declare reach even when free flip Dora.
Why would you flip Dora? She's just trying to explore her.
What are you saying, ooishi-san?
Fuck you, that was a good one.
No, that wasn't. As a man, I can't refuse. If you're going to cut something, cut it right in the middle. That's what you always say.
If you're going to cut something, cut it right in the middle.
I've never heard him say that, by the way.
How
but sure.
often is that not a good idea? Huh, I should cut my fingernails. Oh well.
It's not the middle of your fingernail now, is it?
Okay, then if I just do the middle of a fingernail, I cut off the tip of my thumb.
No, you cut it like this.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're telling me to cut my fingernails, but it doesn't help.
Probably a Japanese idiom, not to do things half-heartedly. Yeah, but that's not funny. You're right.
I think you're stuck on the wrong thing.
Yes. Psycho like actually trying to help us. Meanwhile, we're like, how can we try to make this funny?
No, I just wanted you to press A, but you seemed so happy about it.
Dark Lord jumping into... I think it's like, do it at full strength. The American way is to start in the middle and then do the sides. In America, when you do your
It's
nails,
not about nail cutting, now is it?
they teach you to start in the middle and then work.
You started the nail cutting.
I always go from one side to the other.
Press A, please.
Am I a joke to you? No.
I am scratching
You're
my
a
head.
psycho to me.
He's not wrong.
I get it. If your necks end up on the line, I'll be responsible.
I'll have to make some preparations first. You want to start this early morning, right? I have to check with both forensics and the autopsy department. Noishi, when all of this is over, you have to treat me to something big, okay?
Wasn't the 6'4" hooker enough?
And we're back to erection.
I was just trying to beat you to it.
Tifa doesn't even understand that that too is kind of funny.
Of course. Look forward to it. But please make sure to be careful who you talk to, alright? They told me that there's some spies at the police station.
Yeah, so that doesn't help me. There's spies at the police station. Be careful who you talk to. Okay, so
What?
the one I'm gonna talk to?
What if Kuma guy is the mountain dog?
That would be funny.
That would be fun. They
What if
killed
it's
him.
this guy?
This guy, as in this guy? What?
Yeah, this guy. We don't know his name. The forensic
There's a cloud
investigator.
Oh my god.
This guy. Oh, those are clouds. Who could this guy otherwise be?
It's a pun. This guy.
Oh, this guy. Yeah,
Coffee is bad for me during streams.
it really is. But not as bad as the matcha.
But then again, I'm having fun, so fuck all of your opinions. I'm laughing. That's the most important part.
Never ending this month.
Don't worry, I know who I can trust. Count on me for that at least.
Alright, I'm fired up. Now I got a fire in my belly.
We're never gonna finish.
My detective spirit is burning bright.
It had taken Ooishi all night to come to a decision, but those two had decided immediately. He couldn't help but question himself.
Well, one sounds he should have been retired a long time ago, and the other one is so young it won't hurt his career.
It should still hurt his career if he makes a corpse appear. That should disqualify you from being in the police force. Okay, I have some errands to run, so I'm going to get going. Kuma-chan, could you please take the old man home? Thank you for coming here on your day off.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's been a while since something got my blood boiling. In all the years of my life, this is the first big stage to really test my manhood.
Really?
I'm more stuck on the it's been a while since something got my blood boiling. You should work for a big corporate company.
I'm not afraid. I'm going to enjoy this.
Thank you very much, old man. Kuma-chan too. She thanked him after seeing them off, although they couldn't hear. Maybe thanked them he did thank him before as well. She stopped by a flower shop. He bought a bouquet of balloon flowers. Usually the purple ones are the most popular, and Ooishi was fond of that color too.
Everyone likes purple.
But today he didn't buy purple flowers, but got unusual white balloon flowers instead. With a bouquet in hand, he headed to the cemetery across from the flower shop.
His wife?
No, his friend.
Oh yeah. Like, what does he need to do at the cemetery?
The date was June 18th. Is it the friend? Does he?
Probably is. Tomorrow's the Watanagashi,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the day the guy died.
The real anniversary would be tomorrow, but as Ooishi had to work on Watanagashi every year, he usually commemorated it on the previous day instead. It was the day before the anniversary of the death of the old man. The one Ooishi considered a best friend, a brother, and father. Every year. I promise you that I'll find your right arm, but I still haven't had any luck yet.
I did have the chance to find out what happened to your arm, but I decided I didn't want to know.
It seemed not proper to ask the question. Maybe after all of this is over, Tifa, Irie will lend Ooishi a hand. That's fucked up. Ooishi spoke to the grave. He laid a bouquet of white balloon flowers down on top of it. But I finally got the chance to get close to the truth. You know? It's kind of funny. As it turns out, the Sonozaki family has nothing to do with it. I kept promising you year after year that I'd bring Oreo here and have her grovel an apology, but I was so wrong this whole time. I don't know what to say. Gotta hand it to Ishii, his stuff. That's true. You'd probably smack me if you were here. I thought I knew the winning tiles, and after countless safe discards I got slammed with a bad hit. If I hadn't made that assumption and focused on filling my hand, then I might have been able to get a big one. I haven't made any progress at all. It's the same with Mahjong. I'm a fool for getting ideas into my head and for not doubting them even a bit. She already had a vague idea. The way Irie had phrased it, he could already guess. There was no dark secret. Behind the old man's dismemberment murder, the events that followed were separate incidents. The particular murder was an individual incident and had nothing to do with anything else. Since the main culprit was the only one who wasn't caught, she needed someone to blame, and the mysterious Sonozaki family was the perfect target. The drama of revenge that Ooishi believed in never existed. Oh shit, we're getting artwork. I'm thinking of doing something really dangerous. Considering the risk, there isn't much in terms of reward. If anything, I might find out the truth. But I feel like I can finally forgive myself. Ooishi bowed deeply to the grave. Then he heard footsteps behind him. It had to be someone else who knew the old man. That person can't come on the day of Watanagashi every year either, so they come on the day before, just like Ooishi does. They always bring blue hydrangeas. Purple balloon flowers and those blue flowers don't go well together. That's the reason why Ooishi always picks the white ones. Usually the hydrangeas are already there by the time he arrives, but as Ooishi had his secret meeting with Kumagai early in the morning, he came straight to the graveyard afterward and arrived before this person did. Visiting a grave isn't a race. It's a spiritual matter. Ooishi was curious about the other person who brings flowers every year, so he looked up. Who is it?
Irie. Because he's the one that...
Because he feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I did not see that one coming.
Okay. Is there a deeper meaning to this, or is this just kindness?
I think they just feel bad that during the revolt or the dam construction thing, someone actually died.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of added to it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think they intended someone to die.
Yeah.
So it's probably a form of respect since they feel partially responsible, I suppose.
I have a famous clip from this from my read-through. Post it on Discord if you want. Well. Are you visiting someone's grave too? Ooishi stated the obvious, but from one glance he could guess everything. Upon seeing the hydrangeas in her arms, it all made sense.
Oh my. Aren't you supposed to be working? What are you doing here?
Nakane Sonozaki laughed as she handed a bouquet of hydrangeas to her daughter, Shion. Shion, not knowing what to do, was caught between her mother and Ooishi.
Hey, how long are you going to stand there? Come on, move over.
Ooishi moved over as told and spoke. So you're the one leaving hydrangeas every year?
Aren't they beautiful? They're from my backyard. Hydrangeas are beautiful in June. Your balloon flowers are fairly unusual. White ones, huh? They're nice. Ah, Mr. Ooishi, excuse me. Can I put the flowers down?
No. Shion knelt down in front of a grave and got the flowers ready. She put the hydrangeas in the vase alongside the balloon flowers. The flowers looked beautiful in the vase together, reminding the onlookers that summer was about to start. And just like that, the Sonozakis who hate Ooishi and Ooishi who still hates the Sonozakis for everything they do, and there's plenty, but still
come together.
They are still part of the same world. And there's something about this.
This is necessary to forgive at least that part of them.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of even if there's somebody you dislike, you can still try to find something about them that you find to be a positive quality. I don't recommend this as a blanket thing, because there are some people that are just pieces of shit, and then you shouldn't go, oh, but I really like the way he does his hair. No.
What a coincidence. They match very well. Makes a nice contrast with the white and the blue.
I saw blue hydrangeas every year I came. I thought blue flowers wouldn't go well with purple ones.
I see. Then we should get along just fine, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
What's the matter? Anything unusual on the X-rays? You're being unusually quiet today and it's disturbing. Oh, do you think that might be? Since you've been good to us, I'll bring some hydrangeas to your grave too. Don't worry.
And we're back to the old bullshit.
Oh, by the way, you still owe us at one of our shops, don't you? I'll bring a bill too.
Oh boy, you two never run out of things to say, do you? Well, I don't plan on leaving this world quite yet. It won't be long until my retirement, but I'm still going strong.
That's good then. As a citizen of Okonomiya, I'm glad to hear such reliable words.
Their conversation should have been coated in social courtesies, yet something felt a little off about it. Can you tell me one thing? The Guardians and the old man, the site manager, they didn't get along, did they? So, why bring flowers for him?
No, we didn't get along at all. We were mighty enemies. Right, Shion? Yeah, that old geezer was a bastard that pissed me off. I bit him, I elbowed his stomach, and I even scratched up his car with a 10-yen coin. Shion, the statute of limitations, is it up yet?
That's something I would say to Tifa. Shion stuck out her tongue and hid behind her mother in embarrassment. She's like 18! So if you hated him that much, why do you come here?
Well, the damn conflict is over. Although he was our enemy, we did many unpleasant things to him too. What? You don't get it? The war is over now. Even in a rugby game, once a game is over, no one is on opposing sides. Nothing more than that. It was never personal. He was just on the other side.
Yeah, it's like two soldiers meeting on a battlefield.
Yeah.
They are probably not the ones who decided that this is happening, but they have a mission. Akane said it as though it was a normal thing, but she just couldn't understand. First of all, they hated each other. They spat at each other. How could they even feel like bringing flowers to his graveside? However, Akane said that it was normal. Their moral standards weren't matching up.
Actually, you're the one I can't understand. I think the damn conflict has ended, yet in your head it's still going, isn't it?
Oh no, it's over for me. I can't even imagine hearing all that noise anymore. You've got to be kidding me.
Then what's wrong with the Sonosaki family visiting his gravesite? Come on, move over. I brought something for him too.
What's wrong is that you're Yakuza people. You do all sorts of illegal shit, so me being a policeman, I have to be opposing that.
Oh, not really, but...
Yes, literally. Nakane took out a small package from her bag and put it down in front of her grave. I see that package every year. What's in it?
A finger. One for every year. This is ohagi, especially made by the Firako. Drinkers usually don't like sweets, so she made them without sugar.
Are you saying that Oreo-san made ohagi for the site manager's anniversary?
She does it every year. You did just say that you see it every time you come here, didn't you?
Well, she was stunned. Oreo was the biggest hardliner in the Onigafuchi Guardians, no question about that. Or she had believed for a long time that she was the mastermind. Behold!
Ohagi!
I would love one. Or she had believed for a long time that she was the mastermind behind the old man's murder. Because of that, he just couldn't believe that she had been making ohagi every year for his anniversary.
Hey, don't give me that look. Let's not do this anymore, okay?
Do what?
Pretend that the Sonosaki family shouldn't visit the site manager's grave? Even now, we're still not giving him a name.
That's kind of disrespectful, yeah.
That we shouldn't visit Bob's grave?
They're in front of the altar, the shrine kind of thing, the gravestone. That's what I was looking for. And they...
It won't be long now until it's 1990. By then, even the Emperor might be dead. How much longer are you planning to drag out this war, which has already ended?
Please. I don't even want to think about the damn conflict. There's nothing better than peace.
The government was at fault. They shouldn't think about what they've done.
No.
Or they should think about what they've done.
The government shouldn't think about their mistakes. What is this, Germany?
But we were at fault too. That's why we have regrets. And when things are done, that's it. There's no point dragging them out. We need to wrap up the era of our forefathers and young people need to create a new one. What happened was very unfortunate and I regret that the old man had to die. If he was still alive, we would have shared a toast together and made up. But he's dead. So we can't reconcile. I think that's very sad.
Well, that's what happens when someone dies.
But you're still alive.
That's right, I am. And so are you.
Then maybe a day will come when we can get along, huh?
Well, I don't know about that.
Shion, why don't you give this to the priest? And then wait in the car, okay? Sure.
Nakane took out an envelope from her pocket and gave it to Shion. Shion took the envelope, bowed to Ooishi and then ran off. During the damn conflict, I thought she was such a feisty little girl. She sure has grown up.
How long do you think it's been since then? She's hit puberty and we even went bra shopping together.
Why would...
She isn't a little girl anymore. That's how long it's been. Emperor Showa wouldn't be dead until 1989. He was replaced by his son Akihito, the Emperor Heisei. But then he did die. She said it's almost 1990 and the Emperor might be dead.
Yeah, but that's Ryukishi retroactively putting in things, which makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Card from my boss, so he bought me some calamari and chips for lunch. Ooh.
Yeah, calamari. But enjoy.
Please
that is
enjoy.
That is very nice of him.
Did you get him with like a tartar sauce or something to dip into? That's my favorite. That used to be. Well, I've only had calamari twice. But once I ate them with tartar sauce and that was good.
That's kind of a standard for fish things.
So? Were you shitting on my fun?
Oh, you just made it seem like it was a very special combination.
It was when I had calamari twice in my life. The tartar is good, but the cocktail is a little spicy. Okay. Well, at least the tartar is good. It's like when Keiichi talks about the Xbox 360. Tifa forgot about that.
I did.
Yeah, many years have passed. Time is dense for young people, but diluted for old folks.
The old ones are the ones who don't change. But young people keep growing. And before we know it, they pass us by. Then we simply withdraw ourselves and watch over them. See how it works?
Yeah, I guess. I can't believe I'm getting talking to from the demon princess of Shishibone, Akane Sonozaki.
Hey, I can't believe you still remember that name. I'm a lady of Shishibone nowadays, you know. I'd appreciate it if you kept that name to yourself.
Yeah, I guess since the damn conflict is over now, huh?
That's right. It's all over.
The two of them watched Shion and the priest exchange words in front of a main temple building. Both were silent, but the air between them was comforting. There was no breeze, and a cabbage-white butterfly flitted around them. Cabbage-white.
You're supposed to be at work. But how about around? Up for some fresh cold sake?
Maybe not today. I have to drive, and so do you, right?
That's too bad. Well, maybe next time, huh?
Yeah, next time. Something that had been sitting inside Ooishi for a long time had started to dissipate. Something that had coagulated and was melting away. Cabbage also comes in white. No, that's cauliflower. I'm a Hojo. As opposed to red cabbage or bok choy. Isn't bok choy the really green stuff that when you cook it still is like really chewy?
You had bok choy quite often, you. In like hot pot and stuff.
Wait, is that pak choy or bok choy?
Bok choy.
Is that the same thing?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
the only cabbage you eat is the white one.
No, I also eat red cabbage.
Yeah, in dinner and stuff, but like if we buy it, it's only the white cabbage.
Because we never buy red cabbage.
Yeah, exactly, but then you know which cabbage it is. You sound so surprised. Cabbage can be white, yeah, we even bought one last week.
Thanks, Dark Lord, for making Tifa derail the It's not your fault, it's hers. I better get going. Your daughter's waiting too, right?
Yeah, she is. We've gone through a lot. But let's forget about it all. How about that?
We'll have a party one of these days. We will. Akane turned around with a big smile on her face. But all of a sudden it changed into an impish grin.
Hey, Officer Ooishi. Since we made up just now. I got a traffic ticket yesterday and I was so mad that I ripped it in half. Do you think you can do something about that?
Just go to the nearest police station for that. Maybe I can give you a priority spot on the waiting line.
What are friends even for, huh?
When you're shopping with your parents but they meet an old friend. I hated that shit. That's the worst. It's the same with Tifa. We're out somewhere and suddenly she goes, hi, and then there's a colleague or something. And then I leave. It's gotten to the point where I just do the super awkward but instantaneous thing where I go, I need to do something, I just wander off.
Not even wandering off. Sometimes he just stands there for a second, says hi, then strolls off and awkwardly stands 50 meters further on a corner, just
looking
waiting.
From behind the pole, like...
Just waiting.
She's still talking?
No, he's not very social, is he? No.
That's correct.
He isn't.
Yes.
Come over here
No.
and say hi.
I did say hi, and when I walked away, what more do you want?
It's just awkwardly standing
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
It's awkward, but it still feels better than me a little
but
while
usually
ago.
you don't even say anything. It's just hi, and then he just starts walking off and then just stands there instead of like, hey, how about I go ahead? I have something to do. Nice to meet you. See you later, and then just walk out of sight. He stands over there.
I forgot to replenish my water for goldfish. Yeah. Is your boyfriend always like this? Yes.
Yeah, he is. It's nothing personal. He just doesn't like you.
He doesn't like people. There's a difference. Generally speaking, he doesn't like encounters he was not mentally prepared for. Yes, that's the difference. I do like people. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this right now. One of the last couple trips we went to the Netherlands, we went into the store and suddenly Tifa realizes that one of the people working there is an old classmate of hers. I was trapped in that store for 45 minutes. I knew the inventory better than the staff working there. I did the Shenmue thing out of boredom, where I would pick up an item with both hands like this and I would go... with every single thing. That's not a lie, after 45 minutes I went past her going like... And then she was like, oh, are you done looking at the store? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, why don't you just go on ahead to the next place while we're running errands? I'm like, fuck you, I could have done all the shopping already.
Yeah, but you usually don't. You hover around in the awkward way. Like, oh, I'm a part of this person, but I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
Yes, this is what I need. It's easy to misunderstand. I feel much more comfortable if I can choose the social interactions I participate in.
Yeah, I get that, but you make it awkward in the moment. Like I said, instead of going like, hey, how about I go ahead, you guys catch up, you stand a couple of steps away, not saying anything, and just wait.
You make
That's
seem
the
like,
awkward.
like I'm still in like touching distance. I don't stand like this. Like
You're in seeing distance. That's the thing, and then you stand there.
one time my friend Wisebeard was talking way too long with a guy about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I started mildly adding to conversation unhelpfully, saying things like, that is interesting. People do say that. You're so right. I can't even do that. I don't have that.
I mean, same, I get that, but still.
When I started handing the box I had made my cards in back and forth to Wisebeard to make more of a point until he realizes we were taking a long time. The card shop already closed and we were just sort of hanging out in the parking lot. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Like, hey, I'm super happy you're enjoying this, but it's not for me right now, dude. So can we skedaddle? Yeah. I still need to work on that part. The whole like, yes, you might know her, but she's mine now. Bye. I'm selfish like this. I want all of Tifa to myself. You're all welcome that I share this time of her with you. Meanwhile, my laughter echoed under the blue sky. Really? Ryukishi, you had one job. One
Well,
Confirmed, Ryukishi 7 is colorblind. Now that we're at this wonderful scene transition, Tifa, I think it's a good idea to take a break. Benjima has been waiting for it for a while too.
a break.
Yes, a break. We still have plenty of reading to do.
Yeah, I guess we can go a little bit longer today.
See? Benjima, I love you for that. Thank you. Thank you.
Then just for that, BRB.
BRB and Jima.
And we are back.
We are indeed. Head tilt. Ah, look, finally somebody else gets to read a lot.
Thank you for waiting, Nomura-san and chat. No, sorry. At the moment, I'm talking to a woman over the phone. Yeah, we realized.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
So, how's everything going? Going well. The festival is tomorrow. I see. That's good.
What?
I absolutely hate the that happen after a line where you still need to press enter for
It
it.
would be dramatically less awkward if you went with a instead of a
No.
You sound like a golden retriever trying to get something out of her throat and it somehow ends up sounding happy.
No, because the moment is already gone after you have the line. Pause, and then no.
I cannot do more.
Either it's part of the line, or it's not.
Mura also means village, so Nomura's fake name might be a joke on no village.
No village left alive, am I right?
Could be. I'm pretty sure it means like 5-6 or something like that.
First Lieutenant Tomitake will get into an accident tomorrow night. H173, the medicine which was supposed to be destroyed, will be administered to him, and no matter what happens, it will be a very pitiful end. What an interesting opening. We've already finished our forgery of the proceedings. It will show that Lieutenant Colonel Irie was trying to sell your research to a foreign country so that he can continue it.
I'm sorry, who?
No.
Who is Irie?
Yeah, Colonel and Irie does not flow together.
Once we speak American, we gotta continue speaking American because that's just how it is down here.
And Tomitake's murder is a part of that.
My chair agrees. I'm sorry, it's Tommy Take?
Yes. That will be the first step for the board of directors to become suspicious of the Irie Institute.
Jamaican Dr. Irie. Is that how you say it in Jamaican?
We're taking care of all that, so don't worry. Also, regarding that, what should we do if it happens? If what happens?
Thank you, Nomura. Thank you for calling her out on this bullshit word game.
I mean, what if First Lieutenant Tomitake agrees to join us? Oh, so the choice wasn't even hers too. That was also being influenced. I thought that was like a spontaneous, in the moment, because I like you, I will give you this one chance. But even that is part of the plan.
I'm not shocked either way. Like it could have been like a Bond villainous kind of thing, like, haha, James Bond, will you join me on my crusade of evil? You fuck so well. And then he goes, no, I will never. And then she goes, ha ha ha, and then they shoot at each other. Or he just joins.
He isn't included in the takeover operation, is he? Well, no, because he's an auditor for the board. If he becomes our ally, that might be beneficial to us.
Makes sense.
According to our analysis, even if he changes his allegiance, there won't be much for us to gain.
Why don't you do what Ranger would like you to do, which is to sit like a human?
Ranger cracked the eggy.
And to celebrate that, you give us Svetlana.
No, we're good.
I think to celebrate good cracking.
According to our analysis, even if he changes his allegiance, there won't be much for us to gain. Why add another unnecessary worry to the operation?
Yes, Jack, why do you do that?
You're right. Sorry about that. I thought we might be able to use him for something, which is why I suggested it. We'll go with the original plan then. I think that would be better. I'll get in touch with you again. Goodbye. I like Nomura. Conversations are short and
to the point.
Not the first one, and to the point.
Usually.
We don't need an hour phone call.
Ranger, looking at the time, what's for lunch? If you already had it, what was for lunch?
Lunch. For a while, I kept holding the telephone receiver lost in thought. Then I put it down and dialed a number that I had become very familiar with.
Beep, boop, beep, beep. Hello? Economy Hotel Okinomiya, how may I assist you?
Hello. Could you connect me to room 406, the one belonging to Tomitake? Please tell him Takano is calling.
Sure, I'll connect you. One moment, please. He speaks with a fake French accent, thinking it's gonna draw in more customers.
The telephone operator put me on hold, leaving behind only electronic music.
I love you, Tifa. We are both so stupid, we immediately went for the same thing.
Same beat even.
Yeah.
I waited for about a minute and the operator came back on again.
I am sorry. The guest in room 406 is not in his room right now. Would you like to leave a message?
That's okay. I already left a few of them. Ah. Do you know when he left the hotel? Do you know when he'll be back?
Oh, I am sorry. I can't answer that.
I see. I'll call again.
Totally not weird and suspicious.
I put the phone down before he finished speaking. This is the third time I've tried calling him. I left a message telling him to call me back, but he hasn't. Why? Is he out taking photographs by himself? Or is he waiting for me behind the shrine where we usually meet?
Boom chicka wah wah.
Oh, she's getting lonely without him.
I don't... We might get a part of this that explains what exactly she is feeling.
Who would think I would actually come all the way here, expecting him to be waiting for me? I'm even surprised myself. People are in the middle of setting up tomorrow's festival. Tents are being put up for food stalls and preparations for various events are taking place. It's almost too noisy for me, with what people shouting as they work, plus the noise from the batteries for the stalls.
Does she actually care about him, or is it a matter of mechanicality? Like, usually at this point of the day I would be spending time with him, so I assume I will be spending time with him. Where is he? I will go to the
You're
place.
overthinking it. She's not feelingless. You're just believing that with how much she's been focused on her goal and the things she's willing to do for it.
I'm not saying she is incapable of emotion, I'm saying she's incapable of emotions that don't benefit her goal.
No, she's felt love. She loved her grandfather. She loved Koizumi-sensei.
Those
She
are
can
different
love
types of love.
Tomitake.
Those are different types of love.
I disagree.
She even said that herself.
I still disagree with you. Soon I reached the back of the shrine before realizing it. This is probably the best view in the whole village. This is where Jiro-san and I usually meet. Just maybe he's waiting for me here. Of course, that's just wishful thinking. God will never grant my wishes. He only has a bit of fun by testing me. I look down at the village below, letting the breeze blow through my hair. No.
My eyes are dry.
He usually follows me around while he stays in Hinamizawa. He persistently asks if I want to go out to eat, go for a walk, take some photographs with him.
This is me. This is me every weekend when we don't have plans. What do you want to eat? Do you want to go for a walk? What do you want to eat? You want to do this? You want to do that? What do you feel like doing? Literally me.
But he hasn't done any of that this visit. His behavior towards me has changed.
Maybe he finally caught up to the fact that you are kind of a human piece of shit.
Maybe it's because he heard about the horrible impression I left with the new board of directors.
Or maybe because your personality really sucks.
At least she's not suspicious.
No, not at all.
Maybe he thinks I'm a mad scientist because of the incident. I can feel that he's gradually losing interest in me. But I have my own complaints too. When I don't want him around, he's so persistent. But when I need him to listen to me, I can't get a hold of him. But if I did get through to him, what would I even talk about? What could I talk to him about? Right after talking to someone about the plan to assassinate him. Why should he even answer my call? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. We're gonna kill him too.
Yeah,
like, you
Tifa.
don't really have a right to...
Oh no, she loves him. She totally has feelings for him.
Yeah, she does, but she will just put everything else above that. It's
Then-
not highest priority type of love.
Then, in my opinion, that's not love.
I'm simply running wildly, and when I reach the point of no return, I'll want to be forgiven. And I want him to do that for me. Just because he always does whatever I want him to do, and he shows up whenever I need him.
So basically, he's a convenient idiot.
Who would forgive someone like me? Someone who has nowhere to go but hell. Would he forgive me, out of sympathy? No way. While he'll be surprised, he'll do his job and arrest me. I am a member of the SDF, after all, so what I'm doing is committing treason. I've been thinking about him a lot for the past few days. And just now, I realized something. He's not attractive at all as a man.
What was that about having feelings for him?
Yeah, she needs to come clean with the fact that he's going to die anyway. He has no sense of humor or good taste. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Can she stop describing me, please?
Well, he has a belly. Excuse me, have you seen the...
I think this is a mistranslation and it's supposed to be, well, he has abs.
But there's nothing appealing about him. He doesn't care about my schedule. He's persistent when I treat him nicely because I'm in a good mood, and then he becomes even more persistent. There really is absolutely nothing good about him. Despite his age, he tells me things like how the last time he held a woman's hand was when he did folk dancing at some summer camp. Furthermore, he says those things to make me laugh. He's hopeless.
Well, do they make you laugh?
But more than anything, I can't stand when he completely ignores my feelings. I want to be alone sometimes. I don't want to do anything sometimes. Yet he drags me out, completely ignoring how I feel.
That's also me.
That's why, even when I'm exhausted or I don't feel like doing anything, I end up going with him, which makes me laugh. That is me. I always thought that just wore me out, yet I want him to drag me around. I'll probably never feel this way again, and yet he's not here, see? Do I really believe I don't want to spend time with him? Maybe I've just grown used to his abundant affection. When he took me out on a day I didn't want to do anything, I was in a bad mood at first, but after a while, I started to feel better and found myself having a lot of fun. If he was with me now, would he take me out to photograph birds like always? Would he happily explain it all with his know-how, even though I didn't ask? That'd be very boring and troublesome, but that's what I honestly want right now.
I'll give you that she has feelings for him, even though they're complicated. But then again, she literally just got off a phone about murdering him. So clearly, those feelings cannot be that true.
That's what she's trying to tell herself right now too. Do I see my grandpa in him? I love my grandpa. He gave me a purpose to live. I needed him. I loved Uncle Koizumi. He helped me with my dream.
Suddenly Dutch.
I needed him. And after both of them died, maybe I just sought their aspects in him. Am I starving for a protector? Maybe I'm so traumatized by my parents' accident that I need to have someone nearby to watch over me all the time. Maybe I am still immature. My inner child is throwing a fit because she can't put together a toy, saying that if it's going to be broken anyway, she's going to break it herself.
That seems to be her reasoning behind killing everybody, even though she still has 3 years to figure it out. Yeah.
It won't be just my problem. It will bring about huge, irreversible tragedy. But
Tragedy?
Tragedy. Hey, I've spoken a lot already.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tifa.
Yeah,
Rest of her shoe.
my mouth is tired.
Welcome to Simlish, Tifa. Like a dog in a manger. If you can't have it, no one should.
That sounds really sad. Don't put animals into this.
I felt like this too when I was a child, and at some point I learned that no, that's not really a good way to go forward.
But that's the only way to prove the truth of my grandfather's work. That belief allowed me to prepare up to this point. In just a few days, the top members of the government will be scrutinizing my grandfather's article. And terrified by the worst case scenario he predicted, they'll regret cancelling our research and neglecting countermeasures, as they pass their final resolution. That's when my grandfather's article will become truth, his great work uplifted and his name carved in the pages of history. And then he will become a god, an eternal existence. And I will reveal the god worshipped as oyashiro-sama to be the Hinamizawa syndrome, casting them down to earth. I'm going to complete the 5th curse of oyashiro-sama with Jiro-san's death, as well as my own. I'll become the one who curses, not the one who is cursed. I'll be in the position to test instead of being tested. I will ascend to godhood. I'm going to make the curse a reality, and I'm going to kick the god of this place off her throne. And then, grandfather and I will be together forever. Gods don't get tested. Fate doesn't test gods. No grief will separate us.
It's funny because that's literally what's happening to Hanyu.
I will be with my grandpa forever. After that, we're going to work on our research together in that study, filled with the smell of formalin. A scene from happier days. Grandpa's at his desk writing down something. I'm in a good mood, laying on my stomach on the carpet right behind him, while flapping my legs and humming a tune. I help him with his research by organizing his books as if I were playing with blocks. To return to those times is my only wish. Of course, if I could go back that far, I'd want my parents to be alive too. If I could play with my grandpa's books, while listening to my mother cooking in the kitchen and my father flipping through his newspaper, that would complete my happy world. The thing is, you won't have the grandfather if your parents were still alive.
I think if Ryukishi thought that much ahead? I don't know. If Ryukishi is a sucker like me for happy endings, then the game will end with us creating this.
No.
Because, no, hear me out. We are learning throughout the entire story of Higurashi that we are trying to make people live happier lives by opening up, by talking to each other, by finding solutions together, through community. If we can make it so that Takano never becomes the villain, all of this is solved.
Yeah, but we need a life in this lifetime, not have another world where we try to avoid that, because then we will probably still die in this one. Takano needs to accept how to deal with loss and move on.
Yes, Takano needs therapy.
That is the happy world.
Takano needs therapy. She needs to understand that it's very fair to wish for these things, but you can only try to make something out of your life. You cannot turn back time. Unless you're Hanyu, of course, which makes this point hypocritical. But I'm saying I would love it if there is somehow a way, because magic exists.
It's not achievable.
Magic exists.
Not achievable.
When somehow we can find a way to go that far back in time and have have Takano get a happy end. Because then maybe all of these horrible things happening up later don't all stack together.
Do I get you? Absolutely yes. Would that be a happy ending? Yes, absolutely. Would I absolutely despise that ending? Yes, absolutely. After all of these chapters, suddenly you're telling me that just dying and being reborn in another world wasn't needed. We could just time travel back in the same world.
Or we don't know how that will work. So that it leaks into all other fragments? Well, that's the question that I've asked many times before, whether that's how causality works here. If something happens in one fragment, can it potentially happen in other fragments as well? How do the multiple worlds work? Because through Hanyu and Rika, we experience them linearly. They happen one after another. But is that the case, or are they in parallel? And therefore they could all influence each other at the same time. I don't know how it works. But even if it is a linear experience, I don't know how to better say it. Even if that's the case, I would like it if, after overcoming all of these obstacles, if possible, we can find a way to go, okay, listen, we've now saved our lives, but there is another person who suffered. There's another person who had to go through all this tragedy, and she never had the help we did, and that's Takano. Sorry. Tashiki, I think, was her name back then. Because Takano doesn't deserve shit. Takano deserves a fucking bullet between her eyes. But the girl she was back then, she's not to blame. She lost her parents in that accident, then she ended up with Dr. Hifumi Takano, who led her onto a certain path. when all of this was cemented by the horrible shit in the orphanage, all of these people had some effect on her. If we can put that onto a happier path, maybe all the other dominoes will not even get stacked up.
If we somehow would influence that in another world, and then I'm not talking about Rika, because she needs to live in this one now, then maybe, yeah, I can agree with you. But other than that, I don't think it would make sense.
We will find out when the credits roll. Go.
Would be my ideal childhood. But that world doesn't have a door to the outside world. So I can't go over to my friend's house. Because if I did go to my friend's house, there wouldn't be anybody there when I returned. Just nobody. Nobody, because they'd all have died in a train accident. So I don't want an outside world. I want to stay in my house with my parents and my grandfather. I am a doctor after all. I can analyze myself. I know that what I'm wishing for is proof of my immaturity. But if I know that much, then why do I still long for a parental figure in Jiro-san? Even as I plan an operation which includes his death, I'm still trying to hang on to him.
I don't disagree with Bullet, we can still have a less demeaning view on her, like putting down the family dog after he mauled the kid. I mean, yes, I feel bad for her, I don't like what she's doing, but as she's just saying herself, she's old enough, she has gotten to a point where she can analyze herself and she knows this isn't good, but she keeps going. This Takano? If she catches fire, I won't piss on her.
Yeah, at this point it's feeling sorry with a serial killer.
Yeah, like I'm sorry that your life went this way, but I still need to put you away for the rest of your miserable existence because you are not safe to be around other people.
That's the one thing I'm actually still curious about, what Takano's ending is gonna be.
I would imagine she isn't one for jail. I would see her commit suicide.
Yeah,
because
same.
she fails in fulfilling her goal.
Yeah.
I'm happy with you on the important things. Same.
I think this can only end in her death.
Yeah, like there's too much that's been said and been done for this to come to a neutral conclusion or even a happy ending for her. Like there's a mountain of shit that needs to be overcome for this, and not just go, oh no, it's okay what you've all done. It isn't. It isn't. Jail is the least she'll face.
I just think that even if we were somehow magically gonna forgive her and she gets away with it, she can't live a normal life either.
I don't
She's
think
been
she'd be
obsessed since a kid.
Maybe with tons of therapy, but I don't know. I've never met a person like this.
No.
Recognizing you have a problem is a good step, unless you don't have to change anything you do whatsoever and seek help. Well... Oh, unless you don't use it to change. Yeah, that's like saying, oh, I know I'm an alcoholic, but I'll keep drinking anyway. It's like, okay, so you see the problem, but if... Just... I had this one colleague who would introduce himself to others and go, hey, this is me, and by the way, people tell me I'm an asshole. So just so you know. And then this person, sure enough, would say some wild shit sometimes.
Well, at least you see it coming then.
And I'm thinking, just if you know people perceive you as an asshole, why do you tell me this in advance? Telling me you are an asshole doesn't excuse it. Yeah, fragments, yes, but what about this one? I don't even know anymore, dude. In this moment, this Takano has still done horrible crimes against humanity, so I still don't see her having a happy end. Do I feel bad for her? Yes. Can I fix her? I don't think so.
Let's see. If I'm going to betray people so I can become a god, then I should remain a villain until my final moments.
Cost-sunk fallacy. I've already done bad stuff this long. Might as well continue.
But if I'd rather be a lonely little girl, then I should remain modest and humble until my final moments. Either way, if it is my way of life, nobody can criticize me for it. Because if I believe it is right, then all I can do is go on without listening to such criticism.
Those are two different things. Literally everybody can criticize you for everything. Whether you listen to that and change something is a different question.
Sure. But I still can't decide. So I want somebody to criticize me. Nobody has ever criticized my way of life. That's why I want to hear someone do it. I want someone to tell me my way of life is wrong.
Have you been listening to the last 16 streams or so?
Yeah, but I want specific people to tell me that I'm wrong.
I know.
I want Chiro-san to tell me I've done such a stupid thing, and I want him to slap me.
I needed to hear from somebody where the message carries a certain meaning. I get it.
It's when I tell you things and you don't believe it, and then chat tells you something, it's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Such masochistic desires speak a great deal as to how I'm rejecting my present self. Am I really still longing for a parent? I'm too old to call myself immature.
You're never too old to be immature.
I'm 13, by the way.
Mentally, Tifa, I want to keep this account. She's not 13.
Even if I do, nobody else will. I'm quite sure Twitch has a copy of my ID when we became affiliates.
No, only mine.
Oh, in that case?
You can't add more people.
Then I'm supervised. And then it's fine. No matter how immature I am inside, people will treat me as a grown person.
For legal reasons, for things she says is a joke.
They will say I possess an adult's responsibility and proper judgment, and that they've brought me this far already. Then I'll be judged before the devil. Will I still plead not to judge my mature self as a grown-up? Am I going to act that pathetically even in front of the devil? I'm already going to hell, yet I can't completely become a devil. I hate the idea of hell, yet I refuse to try and repent.
That's also a really funny point. Like, she has brought this up a couple times that she believes, like her grandfather kept saying, oh, if you keep doing the good work, then God will like notice and grant it to you, and like he will help you. And then she had the whole thing about the lightning and fate betraying her, so God is just toying with her. So she is very much in tune with this like concept of like good and evil and heaven and hell. But at the same time, she's like, whatever, I'll be the villain. It's okay. I don't want to be, but I'll be it anyway, because I love the idea of honoring my grandfather so much. It's like...
The ultimate goal is more important. The Tanashis were a moderately Christian family before the accident. Yeah, that explains the influence.
Tanashi was her name. I think I said Tashiki earlier. Wasn't it a character from One Piece? Doesn't matter.
My mind can only float in a lake of blood, drifting as I drown. If only Jiro-san was here. My mind would clear up as I played along with his insensitive chatter. Why isn't he around when I need him the most? This is the last chance I'll have to spend time with him. How selfish of him. How dare he not spend his last day?
Why does the person I treat like shit on the regular not want to spend time with me?
She can still miss him, of course, but...
Weird.
I hate how immature I am. Becoming so insecure just because he isn't around. It's a good thing I'm killing him.
Yeah, he deserves it for abandoning me right now.
I found myself before the offertory box. I came here when the Irie Clinic's construction had ended, and the research at the Irie Institute was about to begin.
Women, am I right, fellas? No. I know it's
I remember how bravely I challenged the god of this place.
That is true.
Do you remember that she showed up? I was full of hope and ambition.
That's a good question.
After going through many hardships, I finally came this far. I even vowed I would become a god. I did so in front of the god of this place. I can vaguely recall my grandfather telling me a story similar to that.
Please don't regale us with it.
No, we will. That's right. It was the story of the Tower of Babel. When there was only one language in this world. We should have stuck with that, by the way.
Germany tried that 80 years ago.
All people lived in one place with one will. Like, I'm not saying that is necessary, but we should have stuck to the one language.
That would have been really nice. People have actually tried to artificially, but to create new languages to work as a world language.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. Stick something people already know, like the main language. What's the number one? Spanish or English?
Chinese.
Was it Chinese?
The most spoken native language is Chinese. The most spoken language, including secondary, third, whatever languages, is English.
Okay, to make it easier for all the countries, let's go with English.
Yes.
Also a bit easier to learn than
Also
Chinese.
easier for me. Yeah. Deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache. But German language is a difficult language. That is true. More difficult than some
Let's
others.
just stick to that. That's a good idea.
But Tower of Babel.
In a display of their authority, they started to build a tower that would reach heaven. God got angry because these people had forgotten how to show respect to him. He believed all of men gathered to commit such an affront because they all shared one language and one will.
Yes, it's the Spanish.
What?
I'm just picking a language that they're trying to ban in America or something.
What?
Then Trump tried to get rid of Spanish by not making it an official language anymore, not letting officials speak it, all of that things.
That is true. They took down the Spanish versions of websites and helplines and stuff, yeah. Yes. But,
in my mind, that made a lot of sense.
But you can boil it down to racism. It's nothing to do against the Spanish language in and of itself. It's just...
I know. So their communion was shattered. People were thrown into disorder, and they were given many different languages so that they wouldn't be able to communicate with each other. And as they couldn't communicate with each other, many left, and the tower which challenged heaven fell to ruin. Something like that, anyway. I'm not sure what the lesson is. Yeah, the lesson is don't learn another language.
The lesson is don't fuck with God.
Or even better, don't communicate with others.
Yes, become a hermit.
Don't touch grass.
Don't do that. Nimrod the mighty hunter believed he could make a tower to become as God. Well, shouldn't have.
But this is what my grandfather explained to me. Building a tower that reaches up to heaven is the greatest challenge for humans, but it also challenged God. To challenge God was truly sinful, but as humans we couldn't help but test that untrodden peak. It's not easy to build a tower that's high enough to reach heaven.
All the plastic on the screens just expanded at once.
While they're building the tower, the people will fall into disharmony and lose the mutual understanding they once started with. Their united wills thrown into disarray.
I think it's really funny that if you look at how a lot of those big structures were built back in the old days, a lot of that didn't really rely on the consent of the people working on them. Usually, a lot of the shit that was built by slaves. So the whole idea of, we all spoke one language, like the concept, not the idea, the concept of, we all spoke one language, we had a common goal, so we did this together. It's like, that's not always how it worked.
Slaves
Built the pyramid. That's a song, you can look that up on YouTube. I think it's slaves. If you put in slaves built the pyramids, you'll probably find it.
You'll find it.
It's catchy as hell and unfortunately true.
Heard it years ago, and the slaves
Built the pyramids.
is still...
Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves. I forgot the third thing.
It still lives rent-free in my
It's
head.
from Wonder Chosen. Slaves built the Parthenon. It's unfortunately catchy for such a horrible, fucked up concept.
It really is.
Yeah. I'm not dancing like slaves because it's funny, you know? It's like, it's catchy. I hate it. Sorry.
Press Aiden. This applies not just to a group of people, but can be said about one person as well. No matter how solid their will, the closer they come to heaven, the more limits God imposes on men. So even iron wills are sure to waver at some point. It's just too arrogant for humans to think that they can always carry out their original intentions.
So this is why sometimes my jokes fall completely flat. God made it so that I wouldn't be too OP.
Exactly.
Fair. I get it. Good one.
That must have been what my grandfather was thinking deep down. I'm sure he lost hope many times since nobody ever recognized the value of his research.
No, it's you. No, Psycho, it's God. Higurashi told me.
Yet, he believed in himself. And he believed that someday his work would be appreciated. Maybe that was his wish rather than reaching heaven. Grandfather realized he wouldn't be able to complete his research. And maybe he was trying to find where he could compromise. Humans can't build a tower that reaches heaven. But the story of the Tower of Babel is still around. Babel.
I think it's Babel.
Yeah, well, somehow reading baby.
Well, they changed all the languages, so it's fine. It's Babil, Babel, Babal.
It didn't reach heaven. But we still tell the story of the tower that challenged God. According to the story, the tower was left behind with nobody to work on it. The incomplete tower stayed in that place for a long time, never achieving its goal. But if someone were to see it, they would realize how great it was that someone accepted that challenge and praised their name. I took over the tower from my grandfather and tried to make it reach heaven, but I ended up succumbing to the same fate.
Succumbing. I think it's where we get the term bubble from. I believe that is correct. To speak many languages.
A bubbelaar. That's a butter sweet.
A
in the
butter,
Netherlands.
a hard butter candy. Butter and caramel flavor.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And if it's going to be destroyed anyway, I will try to destroy it myself. Originates from my hometown. What am I doing anyway? If I hadn't tried to continue grandfather's research, his work on Hinamizawa syndrome would have remained forever. Even if it was an empty tower that nobody ever visited, if somebody did come by, they would praise whoever attempted that challenge. They would have praised my grandfather.
Yeah, and now you made it a monster. Congratulations, you dumb bitch.
But I took over his work, and I built that tower even closer to heaven, which made God angry. And now it's going to be destroyed. It will become a pile of rubble. When the Irie Institute is shut down, all of his records will be destroyed. My grandfather's wish for his work to be appreciated by someone will never be granted.
Also, the whole reason why I think she's okay with doing all of this horrible shit in the end now anyway. If it's going to be destroyed anyway, I will try to destroy it myself. Just that one line that snuck in there.
I tried to make my grandfather an eternal existence, yet I ended up making that an impossibility. How can I call myself Mio Takano? Instead of inheriting the 1, 2, 3 from my grandfather and continuing to count to 3, 4, I reduced it all to 0. If it wasn't for me, my grandfather's work would have remained an empty tower. It would have stayed in this world forever.
What's 3210 as a name in Japanese? Could it be Nomura?
But I ruined it. I did that.
0 is the same in Japanese. Wait, 0 is 0.
I can feel myself sweating. The sweat reminds me that I've done something inexorable.
Inexorable.
When did I make a mistake? Well, just now. Where did I go wrong?
So many times, honestly. But I appreciate the fact that you're questioning it now. Maybe you want to stop right now?
No. We're moving out.
Spoilers, not spoilers. In Fairy Tail, there is a character who does something completely fucked up and horrible. And the character is about to die. But then that doesn't happen. And the people that make it not happen go, well, if what you just said is true, that you regret all the horrible fucked up shit you've done, then your punishment should be to live. To live in the world you created now, to live with what you've done, and to spend the rest of your life trying to fix it. Or to make up for it in some sort of way, to give something back to mankind. Takano could try it.
Yeah, but that means letting her go and letting her live her life. And that's also not really acceptable to a lot of people. In fairy tale, we just go like, okay, be free and make up for it.
That's why I like the idea of not having a prison be like, you're stuck in this room for the next 60 years, but listen, you can't leave this facility, but you're a human being, you have skills, you have abilities. We're going to allow you to use them for the betterment of the people that you've heard out there.
Sounds like Norwegian prisons.
Yeah, the Scandinavian concept of actually rehabilitating people, of giving them a chance to become better people versus you fucked up, your life's shit now.
It wasn't when I came here. Let's try to finish up this conversation and save. It was before that. I started to walk down the wrong path long before that.
I'm right with my prediction that we're gonna fix Takano's life, aren't I? She's recognizing her sin. That's the first step. She's gonna get a happy end.
If I put myself in my grandfather's spot, I know. My grandfather was working on a great challenge. He built a mighty tower.
The mighty tower of there's a mosquito in this room.
Don't swap it away.
But now I can see it a bit.
Yeah, you could have swapped it, you could have...
While you look at the
Squash that
mosquito,
one.
I'm writing this down. Prediction number 92. Takano will get a happy end. Somehow. And don't go, you can't do somehow, you need to be specific. I don't know, magic exists, ghosts exist, fate and everything exists.
I think she'll die this chapter.
You didn't do the second line yet.
He built a mighty tower and was supposed to continue to stand there and wait for someone to appreciate it. He definitely said he wanted his work to be valued by someone, even after his death. And I misunderstood. Somewhere along the way, I made a wrong turn.
Yes, multiple actually.
I misinterpreted grandfather's wish, and I ruined it. I ruined everything. I tried to make him an eternal existence, yet I destroyed him. He built an eternal tower, yet I razed it. Where did I make a mistake? What went wrong? It's obvious. My grandfather counted the tree, and with that it was complete. I simply tried to do more with addition and everything collapsed. And now all of it is ruined.
I should have multiplied. What is she saying?
I shouldn't have tried to count to 4. I shouldn't have done anything. Besides, he didn't even ask me to continue his research. A little girl shouldn't play in this dark study. Go outside and play with your friends. I remember him telling me things like that. But I refused, and I stayed in the study so I could help him. And eventually, he stopped telling me to play outside and just enjoyed having my company while he worked. But when we first met, he used to say things like that.
And that's why you should all, every now and then at least, touch grass.
Then, what? Living with Grandpa was the first mistake I made. Then what? When I escaped the orphanage, I shouldn't have called Grandpa. I shouldn't have found a 10-yen coin. I shouldn't have asked Grandpa to help me. And now I remember. I know where I belong.
In that hellish orphanage. Is she hitting her head against a tree or something?
No. A noise of something metal striking something else is getting closer.
That's the orphanage. It's that choir music shit again.
It's getting closer and closer. I'm not allowed to fall asleep. I wasn't asleep. I just had my eyes closed, that's all. Sorry.
Damn you!
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Come on! Damn it! These X's are too much for you, Keiichi. That's that put you in the locker and then hit the thing punishment, I think.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, that?
Don't kick! That's really pretty.
That art is disgusting and hauntingly beautiful at the same time.
I'm afraid of the metal sound. Please don't kick it. I'm not being kicked, but the noise is kicking me. Please don't kick, please. Don't kick the metal fence, please. My body's getting cracked. I think my body's getting cracked. All the dirty, itchy, painful things soak into those cracks and the filth and prickling feel horrible. It's soaking into my chest, gathering together. I desperately try to resist so that it won't touch my heart. But the dirtiness and itching draw together more and more. My whole chest is soaked, and soon enough my face will be swallowed. Even drowning in this dirtiness and itching, I try desperately to hold my breath so that at least my heart won't be soaked with it.
Damn it!
Die, die, die?
I can't hold my breath any longer. I drown in an ocean of muck. And yet, as I'm taking on the muck, my heart desperately struggles not to be tainted by it, to rise above it until my heart too sinks into the sea of grime. Only creatures that have lived on land will gasp and suffer the pain of drowning as they long to return to dry land. Creatures that have always lived in the ocean never drown. Grandpa won't come and help me. That is the best thing for me and him both. See? When I stop struggling, there's no more noise. I don't have to hear that scary metal noise. Is it a roar or a yell? I need to borrow strength to scream in order to come back to the present world. My body is all sweaty. It feels dirty, itchy and painful. It reminds me of that day. I can feel welts coming on as the sweat crawls down my skin. No, it's just a delusion. It can't be itchy, because all of that is long over. I take a bath every day. I scrub my body until it turns raw and red. So not even the slightest drop of that horrible filth could possibly remain. I can't help it. I remember the filth. I can only get rid of it by scratching my arm so hard it leaves marks. Can't get rid of the itching. Can't get rid of the filth. Of course I can't. I am a filthy existence. Grandpa should never have saved someone like me. Beating me made him unhappy. I shouldn't have existed. I shouldn't have been born. I shouldn't have stayed inside that metal fence and spent my whole life there. I need to go back inside it. I should have never left. That place is where I belong. Corner me with that horrible metal noise. Crush me with that filth, itchiness and pain. And then kill me. So that I'll never meet Grandpa.
I feel so bad for her. But none of that gives her an excuse to do the shit she's done.
Okay, we get 4-dimensional fragment sound music. I think this is a moment to save.
I think we're almost done with this, and that's Hanyu.
Okay.
I think we're this close.
Is that your wish? Yes, much like those left behind at the top of Babel's crumbling tower. Or Icarus, unable to reach heaven only to fall. That is my final wish. Bring me back inside that metal fence. And give me back the fate that's suitable for my filthy existence. The wish of a liar will never come true. But I'm not a liar.
Hanyu,
I feel like it's swapping. Can you do the fragmenting?
you have spoken your true wish once, yet you have yet to realize that's your greatest wish. And I cannot grant that wish just yet.
Are you saying that's the punishment we sinful humans face for challenging God?
You should already know. The strength of your desire is what creates the future. You lack that strength.
Are you saying I haven't tainted myself enough? Well, even the gates of hell remain shut for someone not fully committed, like me.
I don't believe that to be the message. I believe the message to be you need to do something with 100% of your being. You need to fully commit to what you're doing. But to leave a conversation mid-sentence, basically, mid-epiphany, is such a bullshit, fucked up thing to do. Of course people are gonna do horrible things thinking, oh, that's what I gotta do. Fuck you, Hanyu. Fuck you, Oyashiro-sama. Fuck you, whoever you are, metaphysical being that talks to people.
Not bad progress, I guess. I think.
Imagine just going with what I just said, to go like, if you want to undo the harm you've done, you need to actually do it. You need to make good on your word. If you believe you deserve punishment, punishment is to try to undo whatever damage you've caused. But to just go, well, you know the answer to that. Clearly she doesn't. Clearly she doesn't. Why else would she ask? Oh.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to admit it. She
Nah.
knows. It's like when you know, but you don't want to say it. Like, I don't know.
There aren't many things in life that trigger me as much as somebody going, you already know the answer to that. Why the fuck would I ask?
To make you think about it.
Go fuck yourself. No. No.
It's something along that line.
Here's my promise to you. If somehow I should ever find myself in a situation where I become at least some sort of omnipresent godlike being, and you and I have a conversation and I know the answer and you go, what must I do? I will tell you.
That's very sweet of you.
That's my promise to you. I will tell you. Just that. I will just tell you. I will not go like, well, psycho, what do you think must be done? Search your feelings. No. No.
But maybe then you're influencing them too much.
What you need to be doing, psycho, is to eat more 4-cheese pizza. But in moderation.
4-cheese pizza.
See? There. That's something one can follow. Oh, he's saying I should treat myself every now and then, but I shouldn't overdo it. That's a healthy idea. Yes.
You know, it's also a healthy idea. So.
I decided that I become next God King Emperor. Well, then please take my words into account and please make good on my wish. Do you want to use your words, Tifa?
Well, no.
You used to be better at this. What Tifa in her...
I feel like you just make it awkward. Just do it.
But you have good ideas. I'll let you live. Thank you. What Tifa is trying to tell you in her best Hanyu impression of, instead of going, going...
You just said, I will tell you and I will not let you do things. And the first thing you do straight after that is not directly say something. Like, you're very contradicting yourself. Much contradiction.
The person who enters the must decide the fate of a possible raid.
But there's only one fate, so there's no question.
You could have just said you're super tired and you want to go to bed right now. Exactly. No, fuck you. Now your opinion is invalidated. It doesn't matter anymore. No, we are not going to bed right now because I'm getting hiccups from this shit. Because instead we're going to raid Skinner, and if you cannot stick around for the raid, you should check out Skinner whenever it's convenient for you. There.
Yeah,
do
exactly.
It. Do it, people. Do it.
Right now.
Now I click the start raid button. Now Tifa will need to wait a moment for the timer on our screen to expire before she can hopefully still find a sweet loving message to all of you before we return on Sunday.
I appreciate all of you. Happy you sticked around with us. Hope you have an awesome weekend and we're going to be back on Sunday with even more progress.
I was thinking more something along the lines of, don't challenge God, don't do horrible shit, don't become a war criminal, don't kill other people. Your life will be so much easier if you never do the horrible shit that Takano has done.
I can stand behind half of that list here.
Tell us which half you think she means. Go press the button. Thank you everybody for Higurashi with us. We'll be back on Sunday with more Higurashi. Please stick around for it if you can. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye!